mine as well.
He's doing his own stream, right?
Yeah.
And that link is in the description.
I am live. Hello, everybody on my stream. Hello, Noah.
PD's
Hayden,
live.
Colton. Snake Fist Explosion was in the chat. Brian Hims.
What?
Colton
I would
Hicks,
never.
Andrew Savicki. Jala was in there earlier as well. I saw her name. Hello, everybody. I'm live with Snake Fist Explosion. We're
going to do a chill stream today. We're going to chill.
Yeah, it's all about being chill and doing whatever we want.
Yeah.
We will do, PD's got to do race. We'll definitely check that. A couple maps will, or new race jobs we'll do.
Yeah, a couple of...
I'm going to steal this car.
And stuff.
Danger had a wonderful idea for a new kind of race that I've never heard of anybody doing before.
Let's do it.
The idea is, it's called a taxi race.
Taxi race.
What we do is we all call taxis, and we pick a spot on the map, and we all try to get there and see who gets there first.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's going to be exciting, and the stakes are going to be high.
Oh, so high.
What can we do while we're in the back of this taxi?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We can answer questions, as this is a Q&A stream, kind of.
Yeah. Sort of chill
So it's a little bit. It's a little
Anytime
bit
we
of
chill,
yeah,
just like taking some questions. Maybe Petey will take some questions.
Well, maybe.
Yeah,
I want to.
Maybe even Chad.
Maybe even Chad.
Enjoyment needed saying finisher raid. Are we getting raided already? That's amazing.
Nice. But I've seen enjoyment needed. Like I feel like he'd be here regardless. So hello, enjoyment needed. Alan.
Well,
hello,
even
Alan.
still, if it's a raid, then thanks for the raid.
Yeah, chase to the finishes here. Alan says, Van Pottelsberg, by the way. Alan Van Pottelsberg says, I'm drunk, I'm stoned as hell, and there is Snake Fist Explosion. My night can't be better. Damn right.
What's up, Miss Fergie?
Shout out to Miguel
What?
Oh, Christine's here.
Hi. Yeah, I'm here.
Actually, Christine, I had a question on Twitter. Somebody already posted a Q&A question on Twitter.
Like a legit question.
Yeah, like a real question.
How's everyone doing? Don't forget to smack that like button.
Okay.
I'm just going to share
It's from Tina White.
Just
for Russ.
Tweeting it out now. So if you want to
How long
retweet
have you
that,
and Christine been together?
Aw.
Well, that's actually that's a good question because we have been together since March of 2006. So just over 10 years now.
Wow. So you're almost done.
Yeah, we're getting to the end.
The contract's coming up.
Yep.
Contract negotiations are coming up. We're going to see if this is a relationship we're willing to continue.
We could renew, yeah.
Can I get an invite?
Let's get Chad in here. Chad, are you going to do your own stream tonight, or are you just playing?
No, I tossed the stream up. Why not?
Perfect.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
So, put that link in Discord if you could. I'll put it in our description, too.
Nope.
Oh,
that's not what I want to do.
There you go.
Oh, you guys are right there. I jumped up.
Roman Atwood fans, hello. Brian Himes is in.
Oh, and
Dylan Ricks.
There's a second part of that stream. It says, Danger, do you think you'll ever get a wife? No, they're too expensive.
Yeah.
I'm saving up for something special, you know?
I heard your last one was fucking Jebediah.
Oh.
I told you the story of last night.
The story of Jebediah and Jessup, who likes ketchup.
So many people last night didn't stick around for what turned into quite a fucking story.
I understand why people weren't into Fiasco, but at the same time, I think the people that did stick around, they were into the story like crazy.
Yeah.
They witnessed something special last night.
That ending, huh?
Oh my God! You know what? Like we all had some. It all felt like it came to a head for you, me, and Chad very appropriately. Tragic story ended with him flashing back to when his character was a child, having his father for some reason tell him that there was a tire with a lot of money that came into play in the story earlier that he needed to keep an eye on. told him to one day fuck his brother's wife, and then farted on his son's face. It was one of the weirdest places Tragic could have taken the story. But it was
very
wonderful.
appropriate.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it really
that
fit
could
the
have ended.
theme of what we were going for.
I mean, if anybody's ever seen Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm pretty sure I've seen exactly that exact setup.
In fact, we might want to double check and just make sure he didn't lift that directly from the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we might be in trouble if he stole it directly from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might have to pay some royalties or something. I don't know.
So
I'm not sure
I've-
how that works, but
I've only seen the pilot so far of that show, but it is one of the shows I do want to watch. But if I ever came across an episode where one of them farts on the other's face, I like that I would just be like, yep, okay.
I figured out
Like,
why
son.
it seemed like we had some difficulty doing the game. No, I mean, aside from the fact that it was our first time, but I realized one thing. It's very hard to do any kind of scene like that without seeing the other person.
Yeah.
You have no
You're
emotion.
kind of supposed to read their face and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think that would be. We ever have a point where everybody's together in person? That would be a good game to try again.
Yeah.
Just
Play it on
record.
Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
you really want to do Google Hangouts.
I don't want to like do it all the time, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea.
He misses using
You know
the
You
silly
know what
hat
Chad
and
always
shit.
says? You know what Chad always says? Technology was best from the years 2011 to 2013.
Yeah.
He
pretty much.
loves the internet from that era.
I do miss live stream.
Look, those were livestream.com show was great.
Yeah.
Fat L says that he's been with his wife for 22 years, and he would have done less time for murder.
Is this a competition now?
You know, it's funny. Like Christine and I are so like chill with things that we know a lot of people who have been like, if they're married for a long time, like, oh, you guys have been married this long, you wait, or they're like, I'll have like other guys be like, oh, hey, how long have you been married? Be like, what? You know,
It always
4
turns
years
into a
almost? Like,
competition.
it's
It's
great.
like 4
But it's like-
years.
but they're always just like,
until you hate each other's faces.
yeah, and we're always just like, no, all right. Like, no, I'm
That's
like, I
only
married my
because
wife
you've
because
only been married for 4 years. You're still in the honeymoon phase.
Hey,
Like-
Russ. Hayden, I've got a question from Hayden Stevens.
Okay.
How long have Chad and Russ known each other?
Oh man. Now I actually got to do math.
Hey, Jonathan.
14 years.
JK
yeah.
Fids. Enjoyment
14,
needed.
uh,
What's going on?
I know the
Stunt
exact
stress.
date we
Thanks.
met.
Wasn't it April 7th?
It was April.
Cheers, buddy.
It might have been, somewhere. It was like it was in the first week of April. But it's only because we recorded video on
The day
that
we met.
night, and it always had the timestamp down in the corner.
Yeah.
I think it actually might have been Christine's birthday, April 3rd. Like, if I remember correctly. That year. So that's what was happening on Christine's birthday.
Where is everybody, by the way?
I'm just driving around. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We all need, where should we meet to start this
You know what?
this
Let's,
brand new
let's
type
meet,
of race?
Let's meet on the pier.
Pure.
I think that's a great place to meet.
You know what? You're right. Heading
We'll
for the
meet,
pier right now.
We'll meet in the parking lot of the park place. Park Place.
Park Place. In Atlantic City?
Danger, how did you meet Russ? Honestly, I think we've answered this question probably more than a few times.
This is why we need a legit Q&A video that
Yeah.
answers the most frequently asked
You're right.
questions.
Yeah.
Look, the short version is Russ was a host of Indie Mogul, and I watched Indie Mogul, and then he had a live stream, and I watched the live stream, and then kept watching, and then and now he's stuck with me.
Yeah.
Well,
And
what we did was with the live stream, we started inviting people into to like video chat with us and
What's
Skype
up,
with us.
Grayson?
And I think you were one of the
Thanks, buddy.
first
Appreciate
groups of people that actually like spoke
Probably
with us.
probably James Junbow might have
Yeah.
been one of the first too.
Yeah.
He was one. He might have been the first because it was like shortly after Chad showed up that we first talked to him.
Mhm.
But
He
then
saw-
like
he saw Chad and he was
Tragic
like,
would have been
"Ooh."
around the same time. Yeah. But
Well,
Tragic would've been
tragic we didn't talk to for a while because when we talked to him and heard his voice, we were like, "Whoa, that's
wait,
Tragic."
That's not what we expected at all.
Well, he was always in a different chat room because for whatever reason, he had his computer hooked up to his phone and his phone into his refrigerator, so he could only get in like the non-Facebook chat side of the livestream.com chat room, there was nobody in there.
He stayed in the live stream chat, but you know what? He always took care of it for us. Like people would go in there and he would kind of steer them in the right direction.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
What do we call him? The general of
Something like that.
the general
If we
of the
could have
live
modded
stream
him,
chat?
like if there were mods in the same way YouTube has them, he would have been one of the first.
Exactly.
Do you prefer hike or TG? Oh, right now hike's on my on my good side.
Hello, Danger. Why are you walking
hey.
in circles?
Just
Are you guys on the boardwalk?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Petey's here.
I'm just about there.
Danger, when you first saw Russ, did you know it was true love?
But
Yeah, when I first laid eyes upon him.
On whatever episode of Movie Quest or Friday 101.
Oh, are we counting
Whatever it
that?
was.
Okay, in that case, no, it wasn't true love. But you know what? When he said, "Let's put a hot dog in our mouths," that's when I was like, you know what? This is
Yep.
the one.
Mhm.
You are the one. You are the. Oh my God! As Ezra Rubinoff says, how did you start collabs with Hike?
He found our channel originally.
Yeah.
Back when we were just doing edited videos.
The first time ever, I think it was more they just wanted to see if we could behave. I think that's what it came down to. They were like, let's do this dumb stream and see if they can handle themselves.
They wanted
you know?
to see if they could tame the wild beast.
Yeah.
You mean the biker stream, which we still
Yeah.
get comments on every once in a while? I guess
Yeah,
'cause
we did
it was
well.
the
We
first
did
one.
good.
But I think it's funny because like I think they had that attitude of like, all right, are you ready to see what it's like when like a few thousand people are watching? We're like, yeah, we're fine. All right,
I mean, to be
we can do this.
fair, I was a little nervous.
I was a bit nervous just because
I was
his
nervous
audience
during
was
the countdown,
different.
and then I was perfectly okay after that.
Yeah.
You're gonna
All
get
right,
a taxi
everybody
then.
call. You see, I don't know if taxis for all of us are going to show up.
Oh wait, so how is this going down again?
Here's the thing: we're
let's-
racing to Polito Bay. We're racing to let's.
Here, Christine, are you in yet?
I'm here.
You know what?
I'm almost there.
We're gonna race to the northernmost airport, the really small crop duster airport.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. The one that's near okay, it's got the discount store there. Okay. Yeah.
Where's
yeah,
my
that
So
one.
the
Just
first
north
one,
of the lake.
the first one inside
sea.
the hangar, yeah. The first one inside the hangar is the winner.
The little,
just-
the little tiny airport up top, up north.
Yeah,
Yeah.
by the northeast, just north of the northeast corner of the
Oh, wait, am I?
the sea.
Oh, Petey's already got one. Get a taxi.
Petey.
So we gotta call it.
Oh, I'm stupid.
he went for it.
I thought I was in it. I'm not.
I'll send you an invite.
I'm a
The
demo.
tiny
messing
little
around.
airport.
I'm a demo tonight.
I like that we were
man.
able to work the word demo into the last alien.
Danger. How
episode.
many bases would you go with Russ?
Oh man, look, you know what?
Home run.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
right.
don't fuck around.
Wait a minute. Are
great.
you running to the road?
I don't know where I'm going. It
Yeah, I
doesn't
don't think
actually.
a taxi's gonna come. Oh, hey,
Mine
Taxi's
just
here.
drove past.
Wait a
and
minute, it's my
I
taxi.
had to
It's
run
my
after
taxi.
it.
What are you doing?
Come on, man. Where's he going?
Wait a minute. Oh wait, should we all get into our own taxi and then wait until to give? Wait,
I don't think this is gonna work out.
That's
See you later, Chad.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm gonna win this.
Whoa. What's this
All
taxi
right.
driver doing? Hi, Smile More. Hi,
Oh, God.
Gizzy. Appercrap. Kyler Elsbaugh. Oh yeah, Kyler. I
Good
can.
night,
I've seen that
Stunts
one,
Russ.
actually. Can accept your friend requests.
Oh man, they already sent a car to me. This must be it.
The car that I called just drove
All
past
right.
me and drove off. I had to run
Yeah,
after
go
it.
to the waypoint. Yeah, and hurry. Step on it.
Wait, the race is starting.
Petey's already on his
He's
way.
already there.
That's Petey's a dirty cheater.
What?
This isn't a fair race, but you know what?
I'll say.
It's also a race we have no control over.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
I'm gaining
AJ
on you, Chad.
I forgot you could do hurry.
AJ
forget
Delata
we're
wants
all
to know what my
streaming,
favorite
so you
type
can
of
see
cheese
everyone's points of
is, and I
views.
think everybody
Oh,
knows
that's a
this.
good question.
Oh, you hit that's a you
Yeah,
hit the nail on the head
she
with
knows
that.
my answer.
Curd.
Colby Jack.
Oh, my
Cheese
God.
curd.
I'm a Jarlsberg fan.
Oh, okay.
It's,
How
see,
did
it's sold
Chad-
as Swiss.
The hell?
Russ loves cheese.
I'm not a cheater.
Says the guy who left an hour ago.
Yeah, my taxi just drove past us and drove off. I had to run after it. Didn't want
Come
it
on,
to get
taxi.
away.
Hurry.
Oh, Flawless Gaming says, Russ, how do I ask my girl to snake fist and chill?
Why
Like,
is
what
going
should
the
my
wrong
pickup
way?
line be? If
I
you were
mean-
gonna ask his girlfriend to snake fist and chill with you,
Oh no, where am I going? I'm going to the wrong place.
I don't think you should ask.
Hold on a moment. I'm sorry, my taxi
Just
driver.
spring it on her.
Almost. Yeah. Seriously, just be like, you know, say, just ask her. Don't be a pussy. Do it. You can do it.
I went the
believe in
wrong
you.
way, damn it.
Ow!
I set
How
the
did you
waypoint to my personal vehicle. I was like, why is he going down this way?
Hey, Fenzi. Hey, Brandon, Larry. Hey,
Alright.
Kelly, Casey. Andrew WK is in also, and Master Khan.
Alan Van Podelsberg says, "What's all your favorite pizzas?" Christine, what's your favorite pizza?
Hayden
Hawaiian?
asked that as well.
Hawaiian. Okay.
Yep. And with a second place of bacon.
Okay. Petey, what's your favorite pizza? It is all you eat, right?
Yeah, my favourite is roast chicken strips, I think it is, and bacon.
What?
That sounds delicious.
That actually sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try that.
Russ, what about you?
I'm either pepperoni or bacon. I'm a simple guy.
Okay. I love all
Man.
pizza equally. You know, I like a supreme pizza, but sometimes I like another pizza. But I'm always in the mood for just a regular pepperoni pizza. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
I-
Hawaiian is normally my favorite, but
Yeah.
the pyro doubler. Remember that, Russ?
Oh,
That was-
all right.
I'm glad I got to
I
have
shouldn't
that
even
one.
say we. I think Chad. It was you.
I
who
created
came up
it,
with
yeah.
it, right? When there used to be a pizza place across from where Chad, the lighting store that Chad and I worked at together, and it was called Pyro Pizza.
And they were
Chad had a
they
special
were friendly
request.
with us because
Oh yeah,
they came to us for their lights when they were building this or when they were getting the store set up. So we were very friendly with them. We'd always go there for lunch, and the owner pretty much said like, "We'll cook anything you want. It doesn't have to be on the menu. If you think of something, just let us know." And I was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Okay." And one day I
What's
was
up, Jason?
particularly hungry. There were a lot of us at work, and I was like, "I got an idea. Can you make me a pizza that's double dough, double sauce, double cheese?"
Double dough.
Double
Yes.
dough, double sauce, double cheese. And they were just like, fuck it, let's try it.
they were like, it's going to cost the amount. It's going to cost what 2 pizzas would cost.
Yeah,
You're like, yeah,
it is
that's fine.
essentially 2 pizzas.
it is.
Yeah. It's
So
as
I
if
was like, yeah,
it's
that's
as,
fine.
as if one pizza from one dimension and one from another suddenly came into the same dimension time cop style. You know, where they can't
Yeah.
occupy the same place at the same time. So something fucking crazy is gonna happen, and that's the doubler.
And it was unbelievable. It was so good.
It was so good when it showed up, and it was just that big, thick, like a taller
Soupy,
pizza. It
cheesy.
should be.
Yeah.
And the sauce was like bleeding through the cheese.
But what was awesome was that we all loved it. We were just like, holy shit. So I would order it every now and then. And I called it the Pyro Doubler because they were called Pyro Pizza. And I made my brother try it. It was maybe a month or 2 later. They were like, "Did you tell people about the doubler?" And I was like, "What?" My brother and all his friends started ordering the pizza, and they were like, "We're selling them. We're selling Pyro Doublers."
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty great. I was proud of that.
Hey, Apple Crap wants to know, at what age did everyone do the do for the first time?
Ooh, I don't know.
That's a bit personal.
I missed that one. What was that?
What was the question?
When did
you-
everyone do the do for the first time?
Mountain Dew?
Yeah, Mountain
Oh, I was
Dew.
young.
Yeah, you know.
I was young. I did it with my dad.
Eh.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't answer this. We don't want to
wait,
incriminate anyone, you know.
I just read it. Okay. No, we can answer that. It's just asking an age, right? It's not asking for a story.
I think they're asking for a story.
Oh.
I don't have a story about
Actually,
that.
my story is kind of, my story is just pretty typical.
Yeah, mine's very boring.
Yeah.
There I was. November 1993. I was alone.
God.
I looked in the refrigerator for something to satisfy me. What I found would become an obsession for the rest of my life. A 2-liter of Mountain Dew. The citrusy blend of lemon and lime and sugar mixed with some caffeine and carbonated water would haunt my dreams forevermore.
Wow.
That's my story.
That's amazing.
I got one. Oh, where'd it go?
Oh, if it took.
Oh, Jay Witt is asking a question to me, but I think it could actually apply to everybody.
Okay.
When you aren't streaming, what do you do?
I sit in my chair and stare forward at the wall until it's ready to stream again.
Go into like
Danger lives the
shutdown mode.
streaming life.
Yeah.
That is it.
Like I turn off the stream and in essence I turn off myself. And I just stare and stare.
My
and
cab
stare.
stopped and made me choose the destination again for no reason.
I overtook Russ for some reason.
Anyway, how about you?
Because you
Petey?
left first.
What do you
No,
do
but
when
I
you're
went
not
the wrong way,
streaming or
didn't I?
gaming?
I was at the back.
I don't know.
Well, I work, so work, sleep, social media.
What's that like?
What's a job like?
It's boring sometimes.
What
'cause
is
it's not busy.
what is job?
What did you?
What is
How do I job?
How does
I perform as a cartoon character in a live show. I don't know if I should say what it. I think people know by this point.
Yeah.
I perform as Patrick Star from SpongeBob in a 4D interactive SpongeBob show.
Wow, 4D?
Yeah.
4D.
That's so many D's.
That's an additional D than you would regularly get at a 3D show. That's a
Wow.
Can you
whole
say-
other D.
Can you say where you work, or is it just?
So wait, you can see
Texas.
all three physical
yeah.
dimensions as well as the passage of time?
No, the fourth D is the physical aspect in this case. So there are physical effects in the theater, like spurts of water, smells, bursts of air, things like that.
Wow.
And I digitally puppeteer the character as well. I am a puppeteer / voice actor.
nice?
Wow.
Nice. Real quick before we get to the next one. Brian Himes has an amazing idea. Although I don't know if we'd ever have the time to do it. So you guys should remake the game from last night on here. That would be amazing.
Somebody of mine was asking that we. I think it was Hayden Stevens, or I can't remember who it was, but they were at Fisting Snakes All Night Long. Said that we should continue the story
Oh no!
in GTA, and I was thinking, I'm like, I don't think we could.
I won.
Oh, you bastard!
But wouldn't it? I don't. Oh wait, who did I just pass?
Oh no, Russ, pass
Petey,
me.
I just passed you somehow.
That's not fair. The bike's holding me up.
Exhilarating cinematic
Yeah.
view.
It would be great though if we went through and recreated the story in the Rockstar editor, because this area would be perfect.
QTG, what's
Yeah,
going on?
totally.
The rapper of peace. What's up?
Hey,
I'd like to.
Shout out to Wade Pratt.
I love games like if nobody knows, we're talking about the game of Fiasco we played last night. But I love games like that because it basically writes a movie for you, and then when you're done, you're like, we have to make this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No matter how stupid it is, it's just like, holy shit! Like we couldn't have written that otherwise.
Oh man.
So
up, Limits?
now do we do we say what we do for a living outside of this? I am an editor, and so is Danger.
I'm a professional assassin.
Shh. You're not supposed to talk about that.
Don't kill me. Oh, my cabbie. Danger.
See you later.
Oh.
Oh.
Poor man.
Christine. My cabbie's going to run you over. Get out of the way. You're causing me to lose the race. Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, no. My cabbie got upset at all the
Why?
gunfire and dropped me off. Or wait, or are we here? Oh. Ow. My knee. Ow, why?
Danger, I've got somebody asking.
Oh.
Christy Jagade is asking you a question in my chat.
Yes, go ahead.
It's kind of
Go
a
ahead.
serious one.
Okay.
So she's wondering how you deal with panic or anxiety as her husband, Mark, has an illness that brings it up pretty bad. And she wants to know if you've got any tips on dealing with things like that.
I got to be honest, not really.
That's a tough one.
I've just kind of trained myself to not care as much about things. Ah! Oh!
Got to accelerate.
I'd say one of the things that I've found that helps with anxiety or like panic like that. I mean, not so much in the moment, but just in general, is finding like a hobby or something it preoccupies your time and keeps your brain kind of active. Like
That's kind of what YouTube has been for me.
Yeah, that's
for
especially
years.
because when I've been in Texas for a year and I was living on my own, and I got it was bad. I was getting really depressed. I didn't really talk to anybody for a while, and the streaming absolutely kind of kept me level.
Sure.
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh,
it's
look, I
just
found a
little things.
plane.
Yeah, that's I
But
agree.
About I'd say about 5 years ago, a lot of stuff really went to shit for me, and things weren't that great before that either. So it was kind of like one of those things where it's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And it sucked balls, but I decided I'm gonna do something. So I learned how to be a 3D animator. I decided this is something I want to do, and I did it. And by doing that, like spending all of my time learning how to become a 3D animator made everything else so trivial. Like I couldn't care about anxiety anymore. Like it's like if I was like, man, I don't want to go outside because people will judge me, like it didn't matter anymore because like, fuck them, I'm an animator.
Well, one of the cool things about that too, like picking up a new skill or something, or like a new hobby, is also when you start to make some kind of progress, it absolutely helps you feel just better in general. It's a really good like self motivator.
Yeah. I don't know what her husband has, but I know with mine, like, because I have, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm not working currently just because I have a few autoimmune stuff. So I understand, like, because I never had anxiety problems before, like, I got all this shit. So it was relatively new to me. Like, rather, like, because I've known people all my life that have had anxiety problems, but I never really understood them. Like, there's only so much you can understand if you've never experienced it yourself. But
I'm sorry. I just crashed into Danger. I'm not laughing at your trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Danger.
But like, if anyone's ever had a panic attack, like, people have told me before I had a panic attack what it felt like, or what, and like, as much as you can sympathize with them, you don't really understand it until it actually happens. So I totally get how it sucks, but I think, finding a hobby, something you like to do,
Finding purpose, really.
Yeah, finding purpose. Especially like for me now, like, because I'm not working. I'm filing for disability and stuff. But
Which
you
is
know.
probably like the worst place to be when it comes to anxiety, because
Oh yeah.
like you feel like the absolute worst of the worst.
Oh, definitely, because you just, you feel like I fought for like 8 years not to have to do this, but it just got to the point where I can't. So, it makes you kind of feel like not like you're not a worthless piece of shit, but the situation you're in makes you feel like that,
Yeah.
But and because they drag it out so long too, but it sucks. But if you find something you like doing, if you find something that makes you happy, also, depending on where you live, weed helps a lot.
Weed, yes.
Because
if there's something to take away from all this, it's weed.
Yeah,
What's that,
especially because
Tobin?
Weed is the answer.
The Ripper of Peace, thanks.
like for like pain and stuff, because
Lace of
like
poison, what's going
with
on?
what I have, I don't like pills don't work at all, like pain pills and stuff. It just doesn't work.
Brennan?
So
Hope.
and weed is the only thing
Godzilla
that helps
Gaming,
that
hey,
at
what's
all.
going on? Thanks for the sub,
But
baby.
another good side effect of it
And
is
Sam,
that
you're
it
welcome.
helps anxiety. It helps my anxiety. Sometimes,
That's
like I
fine.
know Russ has had adverse reactions to weed,
Well,
where
I
it's
started
him anxiety.
getting.
but
It wasn't the cause of like I started getting extremely bad anxiety and panic attacks in like 2013, and I had like a year of it where I couldn't even figure out why it was happening.
yeah.
And what was happening is if I also was getting high with you, it wasn't the right time. It was fucking my head up really badly. So
just in
I had
general.
to stop for a while.
Yeah, but just in general, you tended like I've never really had a bad trip with weed, ever.
No,
Whereas you,
Well, yeah,
You know.
but I've
You know
had
what?
the. I mean,
I've had
what that did.
100% bad trips with
Yeah.
weed.
I had.
it doesn't help when you eat all the cookies.
Yeah, Whoa.
That was close.
Yeah, it was close. I just I don't know. I was getting that kind of reaction though, even without it during that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
true.
it was
yeah,
just-
that didn't.
I had-
understand.
I had just a year of horrific anxiety. I couldn't really figure out why it was happening either.
Every day
Which was
Smith
scary.
says, "Did she just say that she does weed?" Oh God, yes.
Oh yeah.
If there is one
And actually,
defining
I'm back to that
characteristic
with-
of Christine, it's that
Yeah.
she does weed.
You,
Yeah.
It's funny because like you would never, like if you were.
I'm glad I can join you again because I've
Yeah.
learned to control the anxiety better. For me, it's just a matter of staying distracted. So what you guys said before, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, you guys are doing on like a bigger scale. Even like it's great to have something big, but in the moment, if I start to have one, it's just like, all right, find a distraction. What's on TV? What's this? You know,
Yeah.
Shit.
what can we talk about?
Stuff like that is like it's changed me in the last 5 years to be like now like I don't it's like I don't have purpose in life unless I'm making something awesome.
Mm-hmm. But that's what drives you too.
Yeah, well that's what I mean. It's like
Yeah, it's a
like
good thing.
like because I started doing something because I needed purpose in life. Now I realize that like I don't enjoy life unless I'm doing something big, you know? Like I got to be like writing a book or making a movie or something. I got to do something.
Yeah. Well, that's good though.
I'll probably never retire.
Oh yeah,
Which is good because I probably won't have much to retire on anyway.
I never know.
Yeah, we'll see.
Shout out to Braxton Christian, who
You know,
has been
like,
a long-time fan. Yeah.
Most people, like most normal people, they're like, you know, you should
Hey, hey!
They're
I like
like-
that helicopter.
you should work hard all your life and then wait until you retire to have fun. And I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
Like,
like
yeah, that's not a
every
thing anymore
moment.
anyway. So
yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, like, what's the point? Like, you're fucking an old fuck,
Yeah.
and it's like now
And
you're
that's-
like, I think I want to make birdhouses. You know?
But that's
like,
that's best case scenario.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you literally, like universe could split apart 3 days from now. You don't fucking know. You know?
You've been
I think when
I mean,
Yeah.
there's to be fair, there's also an equally possible chance that it won't split apart.
It won't, but you never know. That's why.
super
That
volcano could go off any day,
It's, yeah,
people.
exactly. If
Live,
you listen,
Live like
Yellowstone.
tomorrow's the day.
But it won't split the universe though.
If Yellowstone goes, we all
Live
die,
like
so-
tomorrow is the day the Yellowstone super volcano goes off and we all die.
Yep.
I think if I make it to like 80, which I highly doubt, I think I'm gonna. Would you guys do heroin?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
At 80?
Yeah.
At 80?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
No,
I've always said that
long
I'd
as
do
I got-
heroin if I got to 80.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I'd be
Unless
doing
it
meth.
ages.
I'd be snorting coke. God.
At that point, they're like, today's heroin is way stronger than it used to.
Yeah.
It's not even fun anymore.
what's going on? Unlikely Gaming, welcome. Quilly, Wells.
Back in my day,
Tommy
the
Dog.
heroin wasn't nearly this strong or addictive. You could just recreationally do heroin. Me and my friends
Hey,
would just
Jack
sit around
Rafali.
in the circle. We used to call it the heroin circle.
Christine, the rapper of peace, in my chat says, tell Christine, be proud of who you are and where you are.
Aw, thank you. I am. It just, you know what it is? It's a shitty situation that you have to be in. But, it'll get better.
Everyone has their own way of getting free things, don't they?
Well, yeah,
and
that's what's part of the problem with the trying to get disability. It just because people try to scam the system. So
There's enough of a and there's plus the stigma they put around it.
and the
maybe.
stigma, yeah,
So it's probably a process that we should have started years ago before we did, but
yeah,
No, Keandra, we don't promote drugs. We promote drugs when you're 80.
yeah.
oh yeah, believe me. And for some people, you know what? We also got to think to the future. 80 might be the new 60 one day.
True.
Exactly.
True.
So maybe by the time we get there, it's more like 90, 100. Then yeah, by all means. And assuming you have nothing to live for, it's like keep in mind. I used to work at a nursing home. I guarantee like at least half of them would have been like, yeah, fuck it.
Yep. Are you kidding?
Tie me off, son.
Yeah, really.
my kids never visit.
Do you ever see the in Israel they're on like the cutting edge of research with like cannabis and stuff and hemp, and I saw a documentary where they had a nursing home that all of the residents smoked weed every day, all day, and they were like the happiest people ever. They're like, hi, riding around in their scooters,
If
watching
you want to
movies,
shout out, go to their chat, buddy.
smoking like
Gonna be
huge
asking
like
them to
fucking
ask shout outs all
blunts
the time.
outside.
A quick
Whoa.
shout out, Everyday Smith Vids, for being around since the beginning. Shout
Hi.
out. Hello.
Hey, Russ.
Hi.
Oh, bye, Petey.
So what are we doing?
Wow.
We're
So
doing
back
this.
on
This
Looks like
well, I
he
mean,
just
we'll
killed
do it a
himself.
little bit later, but for now,
Oh, no.
this is a. Chad, have you ever been in on a legit
Oh.
chill stream?
Yeah. I just figured we'd have something.
We're gonna we do have something. Actually, you know what? Pretty soon we'll start up a playlist and then go back to chill stuff. But there's still plenty of questions coming in.
You know what? 200 people are watching right
oh,
now, so
shit.
thanks everybody for watching.
Joseph
Yeah.
Brewer was like, I wish I could watch Russ's cam too, so I forgot to put that in there.
Yeah.
I got so enamored by our intro, I forgot to do it. So let me do that right now.
Don't forget PetayPanMoFo streaming and so's Chad, I think.
That's right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have Petey's stream in there.
We're all streaming.
Every one of us,
So many streams.
Except
we don't even
Christine.
know what to do.
except for Christine. Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking slacking today, but
One day.
someday.
Want to come in?
Let's go.
You know what? I promote the use of
Peyton?
drugs when you're old enough. I was thinking today, like if I ever had kids, like what would I tell them like about drugs? And it's like, I don't think when you're a teenager you should do drugs.
No.
No.
Because
Your brain's still developing.
and also it's like you do it for a different reason back then.
Yeah.
Like when you're a teenager, like drinking and drugs is about showing everybody how uninhibited you are, and it's like a status thing. So like you'll end up doing things that you probably wouldn't do if you were just if you wanted to if you legitimately wanted to try drugs. Like I would never try heroin, at least until I'm 80.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
heroin will fuck up your life. But you know what? When you're 80, you're almost dead. So why
Exactly.
not?
And you should
You know,
enjoy yourself.
something that's so addictive that you'll do it until you die from it,
Excuse me.
regardless of how many lives you ruin in the process, it's got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
I gotta
Sounds
say.
like
I feel like the 80's gonna be a rough one for me because like I've got so many things I want to do that I won't do right now. Like I want to try eating somebody. I want to kill somebody.
Chad's bucket list.
Don't forget, guys, to
You know, but
check out these guys
you know,
in the
like
description.
now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, you
with
know,
all
what?
my
I really
links.
want to try. Like, I want to drop acid. I want to eat some mushrooms. You know.
Yeah, that's how
I want to
am.
expand
Oh, man,
my
LSD.
What's
mind.
good on Sammy?
Yeah, I want to
LSD
do
would be
DMT.
fantastic.
But if I did it when I
DMT.
was younger,
that
I'd
too.
be doing it. I want to take baby steps, Christine.
Yeah, I know.
But if I did it when I was younger, it'd be for a completely different reason, and it wouldn't
Yeah.
make sense. Like the purpose for drugs like that
Where are we
is to
going?
is to experience reality differently, and to like take it as a moment to reconsider to reevaluate the way that your brain works for the most part.
LSD in particular for that kind of thing, like seeing all the studies that have been done with it
Yeah.
is really fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the stories
It's
that came out, like
amazing.
the people who did it, and what those were like back in
Yeah.
the 50s or 60s or whenever. Like that's
Like they went to another like plane of existence.
Did you ever see?
and shit.
There's an old film of like they had like a housewife from the 50s
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
like trying LSD, and what it did to her, and it's like, wow, that kind of person did not really exist back then. Like the person she became. She's just sitting there like looking ahead, like, do you see it? I can't even describe what I'm seeing.
Ugh.
Wow. Like she gets all like into it and then giggly and then laughing and then a little scared, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and she's just got that old school, very proper way of talking as she's talking about it.
Where'd you get those from?
Where'd you get those scooters?
I stole one from Russ, and he got
Scooters.
another one.
Or whatever. What are they?
Four-wheelers?
Four-wheelers. Yeah.
And like
He got scooters.
even weed, like I wouldn't recommend like
No.
kids to use it because like they
You know
don't
when-
need it yet. They
I,
don't know
uh,
when
You
need
should
it.
do it.
You're-
I have the perfect age. It's when Christine and I first did it. 25.
25.
Yeah.
That's not
Because
bad.
your brain
It's-
is still developing until you're 24. So you really shouldn't be.
And I think about
doing it.
what it did, like, because I had some of the first few years that I because we got a vaporizer and that's how we had done it. Those are some of the best years ever. And you know, it did widen. Like before I started
There
having
were.
anxiety, like ruining it for me. Like we like you know, you start having conversations, you start realizing things, start thinking on things more than you have in the past, and coming to realizations about shit. It's that whole, you know, widening your mind like aspect of it.
It's
If I had done that
Thanks for
when I
stopping
was
by.
like 17, that would have been the worst possible thing that could happen. I was fucking stupid when I was 17.
I
There
can't
was,
even
like,
imagine
to
what I
check
would
out
have
our
done.
channel, guys.
yeah, like even like through the early 20s, like it would not have been the right time
Lamar,
for
what's
me to
going on?
suddenly go, you
Oh,
know what,
man,
man, I
I
got
was
it all
stupid
figured
and-
out.
I was stupid until I was 28.
You know, one thing I regret though, remember the video we did where we took a shot in between every take?
Yeah, Chad and I once shot a video. We never really posted it
It
anywhere.
was more
'cause,
for
like,
ourselves.
Yeah, it's for us where we went back and forth. Like Chad would improv a line, stop the camera, then he would take the camera and shoot me, and then I would improv a line, and we just go back and forth. But in between, every time we shut off the camera, we would do a shot.
And you just see the slow collapse of our entire being.
So if you watch it, it's funny how quickly it happens.
Yeah.
So from like one shot to the next,
Oh,
all of
wait
a
a
sudden our
minute.
eyes look stupid.
You shot it,
was that
Christine.
you in your basement? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're the
yes.
one that worked the camera.
Oh my
that's
god,
right.
that was
Yeah.
so funny.
But I regret that we didn't do a video while high.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Well, I don't remember ever.
I never.
I
we
wasn't
never.
big
Or
on it.
almost never doing the
I-
vaporizer with you.
No,
Well, the
I
vaporizer
always.
didn't do anything to me.
Yeah.
It,
Oh, okay.
it didn't hit me at all. But even smoking, all that really ever happened was I would get tired, or I would start talking and forget that I was talking, and then I'd try to catch up with talking, so I'd talk over myself. But I feel like if I had in a controlled environment where we had a particular goal in mind, it would have been interesting.
Here, you know, this honestly, this comment JC Mullen says, I am 16 and intelligent. Dumbo danger. Here's the thing.
You
always
are.
think you're intelligent at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yes.
Yeah, it
And
might be book smart.
to be
think
fair, yeah.
about
Let me say this though.
Okay.
So that's probably true. You know, like when I was 16, I was literally a genius.
Me too.
I was very intelligent, but in hindsight, I look back, and just because I hadn't amassed the experiences that I have now, I had no context for anything that was in my head, and I had my eyes closed basically. So I had a vast capacity to absorb knowledge, but I hadn't really had anything to apply it to yet. Which,
Thanks, Sammy.
when I look back, it's simply put, it's just I was fucking dumb. You know?
Here's the way. This is the way I always think it should be described, because like, it's hard to tell somebody like a 16-year-old who's like almost an adult, has lived long enough that it's not like talking to a little kid anymore. You know, you're intelligent enough at 16 to hold a conversation with anybody like you are, and you know shit, and you can be very smart. But here's what people that age need to realize. If you get to like 30 and you look back and go, no, I'm still exactly as smart as I was back then, like, then you've done something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't ever want to peak at that age, you want to get you want to get to 30 or even older and go, oh, I thought I knew what, I thought I was smart enough then. Now understood shit.
And
That
it's not
shouldn't even be
just-
And
smart.
here's the thing:
yeah.
there's gonna be times in your life where you're gonna make really bad decisions, and at the time you're gonna think that you know what the right decision is, but it's gonna be wrong, and you're gonna be like, I'm a fucking idiot for making that decision, and that's more what I'm talking about when it comes to intelligence. Maybe it's more accurate to say wisdom.
It's
I
real
think
world.
it's
It's real world intel. It's not like book.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, book smarts. Yes, there's
Whoa.
anybody. Some people are smarter than others when it comes to that, and that's fine. But it's really more about just living life. Like that's what you get better at.
Yeah.
And then you look like, and that's why like at our age, I don't know about you guys, but like whenever I have a conversation with like my mom about something that I probably fought her over, and argued with her about 15, 20 years ago. And now we can be like, oh yeah, remember that? Yeah, I was totally wrong. Like, it's that kind of perspective that you get once you've lived longer.
There's gonna be a point in your life where you're gonna feel really dumb. You're gonna say you're gonna say this is the dumbest I've ever been. And you're gonna be looking back on it, and that's where you really gain like real knowledge. That's really going to like.
Good night,
That's really
Lemar.
going to
Thanks
shape
for
the way
stopping by.
that you are. And
what's funny
it's
is we
gonna
know
make
it's
you-
true because people told us the exact same thing when we were younger.
And
we
I'm
were
like, shut up! I have a 144 IQ, motherfucker.
But that's that's probably been since the beginning of time. I think the big difference now is that since like the 70s on, people started giving a lot more credence to teenagers. When back in the day, up until then, you were pretty much looked at like, yeah, whatever. Nobody really paid much attention to you. The world was for adults. Now that we have a world where we think more about the younger people, which isn't necessarily a problem, but it's like, I think it adds like, nah, we're fine. We know what we're doing. We're the most important people on the planet. Remember when you first started seeing pop culture and the people producing it didn't give a shit about people your age?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, so this is what it's like.
Yeah. You know,
Like what? You're 28? Fuck you.
And we're seeing a lot of stuff like this now,
Hey,
where
Jacob.
it's like we're dealing with adults who are younger than us, and it's like they seem like adults and they seem like they're gonna make a rational decision, but they're not where we're at yet. So they end up doing really dumb shit that they're gonna regret later on, and all you can do is watch it happen, because they're not gonna listen. It's not gonna matter if we tell them that they're doing something wrong. And that's just the cold hard truth of it, is that it's something that you have to learn on your own.
Yeah, sometimes you need to fail and
Always
learn.
failure is the best thing that can happen to you.
Yeah.
As far
Failure
as,
is the
for
best
most part.
teacher.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know what it is? That's why I get so pissed now that they're not teaching kids. I'm not saying every kid, but a lot of schools are doing that everyone's a winner kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, I don't want to be like, you're a loser, you lost. But at the same time, you have to learn. If people don't.
You gotta understand it.
Yeah, you have to learn the concept. Like, you can't, not every day of your life is going to be a win for you.
It's weird. It's weird now because like that mentality's been going on for so long now that now we have now we do have adults. Like, because I remember people like 15 years ago being like, shouldn't do this. You're going to get some poorly adjusted adults.
Yeah.
Or who knows what's going to happen. And, now we are starting to get people in like their 20s. It's not everybody. This is certainly not a blanket statement. But there are those, you do run into like the people who are in their 20s who just have that weird entitlement and inability to deal with not being the best or not coming out on top.
Yeah.
So people were asking if 144 IQ is good. See, when I took it back in the 90s, there was a different scale entirely. 100 is always average. 120 is like somebody who can ease, somebody like college level education, somebody that can get a degree, that's what would be considered like a 120. 130 was genius, and like Albert Einstein was a 165.
I was a 154.
Wow.
Yeah, I was about 140 myself. I think it was like, can't remember the exact numbers.
I got so fucking stupid over the years. And I think it's to do with the fact that I really pushed out a lot of just memories and smarts to make room for movie knowledge.
But at the same time, but here's the thing, it's IQ. Like, intelligence is different. Like, intelligence is a different thing. Intelligence, I think, has more of an effect on being able to deal with the real world. I've even
pushed out like ways of thinking and rationalizing things. I've amassed a wealth of film knowledge to where I've pushed out basic like functions.
I think what intelligence more than anything comes down to is just ability to understand.
Yeah,
doesn't mean that like you can
capacity to retain knowledge.
It's
and
like
that's one thing I've always been good with. I've never been in a situation, at least not that I can think of. I'm sure actually, where I felt like, what the fuck is going on here?
Closing
I
time.
generally understand what's going on. Oh, well, no, I knew what the fuck was going on there. I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That's my point. Like, we understood that things were going on, but we had no idea how to approach it. It was like the biggest clusterfuck we've ever experienced. And
but we understood.
Really tested the bounds of what we knew to do.
Yeah. Low IQ might be somebody like, say, the boom operator of that movie. You just don't seem to understand what the fuck was really going on.
I don't know.
I forgot to hear. Oh shit! I forgot to hit record. Yeah, okay, great. It's your one job. It's your one fucking job.
DJ Sarsaparilla has an IQ of 420.
420, yeah.
Brilliant.
That's pretty good. That's pretty high.
I never had
that's almost genius.
Hey, Bob's Attic, who says
that's right. McCullen Case says IQ means nothing, and it's absolutely true.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a measure of your potential. Like if you have a high IQ, you have the potential to do something with it. But if you don't do anything with it, it's fucking garbage.
Exactly. You know what sucked? I was a goddamn brilliant little kid who they always put in all like the fucking smartest, like whatever the fuck could be. If it was called gifted and talented and had all the nerdiest kids in it, I was there. And then somewhere around 5th grade, I think was when I suddenly realized, you know what it was 5th grade was where everything started going downhill. And it was at the point that I started to understand being humiliated because I was a real loser in school and I got put through so much shit. But up until like through 4th grade, I was just a happy fucking kid. Like I was total nerd at the time, especially back when that was not, you were constantly made. Now it's not such a bad thing, but like I was just picked on relentlessly like through school. And it was around 5th grade was when I suddenly started going like, oh no, I don't like this. And I like shut down as a human being for a few years.
Mine was, I'd say 6th grade into 7th grade is when we lived with my great grandfather and he passed away. And the house that we lived in went to my grandmother and her 2 aunts, and they decided, my grandmother wanted us to have the house and the aunts wanted to sell it to get the money. And my parents decided to move to New Jersey. We lived in Southern California. So I was told right when I started my 7th grade year that we were going to be moving to New Jersey at the end of my school year. And I said, fuck everything. And I turned into the biggest asshole I lashed out at everybody that spoke to me, and then I moved to Jersey and got even worse.
Yeah. That does suck. I mean, that's a really shitty time to have to. As a, you know.
Shit! You went to Jersey?
Yeah, but you know what? I hate when I got there. I fucking hated it. I didn't want to know anybody. And now, after like living where I've lived and like being in, even after being in Southern California, I realize I really miss New Jersey.
Aww.
A lot of that has to do with the people, but there's something about Jersey there's a charm to it that it's really weird. I don't even know how to explain it.
I don't even know how. And I've lived here my whole goddamn life.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I had to live in Maryland for 2 years. I hated it. I missed the shit out of New Jersey. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Because you always think it sucks when you live here, and then you go to live elsewhere, and you're like, nah, all right, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
Joe Bot says it's okay to be intelligent and do nothing with it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
You know, do whatever you want to do.
Honestly, yeah, your own happiness is probably the most important thing. I mean, as long as that doesn't involve hurting other people.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Well,
is, because like I hate it when people do things that do things based on expectations. So like a lot of times when I meet like a doctor or a lawyer, I will come across a realization when talking to them that they I mean, this isn't everybody, but like I'm thinking of specific cases where I realize that they didn't become a doctor or a lawyer because they had a passion for it. They did it because they thought it would make their family would be impressed, you know,
Or they want to make a lot of money.
Yeah, they want to make a lot of money. They want people to respect
that is a
them.
common thing.
Oh yeah.
That is a common thing, especially with doctors.
Oh, yeah.
Who it seems like my mom works for a pediatric office, and she today was talking about. She's like, I'm pretty sure the head doctor does not like children. It's like
that's a common thing. I worked under radiologists for almost 7 years who
Patrick,
I
watching
swear to
both
God,
streams.
I don't
Good.
understand. They didn't have one empathetic bone in their
Stopping by,
body.
mate.
Like I would look at them. Like there was one doctor who would look at the he was dictating into the the little dictaphone that they use when they're reading like they memorize.
Dictaphone.
His little mini recorder.
It's actually I don't know. They call it a dictaphone.
Oh, a dictaphone.
Dictaphone.
Dictaphone. That's how I talk to girls. Dictaphone.
It's like text-to-speech.
Shout out to Andrew Lacrosse. Giving you a shout out there, Andrew.
So there was one doctor in particular who I literally saw him look at an MRI of someone who had cancer and be like, nope, yep, that's there. And just like, next. Like, it was just like,
well, that's,
totally...
I mean, that might be a way of dealing with it just because, cancer.
No, but he was a dick too. Like, he was an asshole. He was the one that he never, in the almost 7 years I worked there, he never learned my name. Yeah. And
to
only
be fair,
paid...
it took me like 2.5 years to. No.
Hey, you.
It's like streaming with Hike.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Oh. But yeah, he only
He really does try to remember my name though.
He does his best,
Yeah. He would only pay attention and learn the people's names who were blonde. Like the blonde, like a couple of the girls I worked with at different points at that job were blonde, and every single day when he was there, he'd be like, "Hi, how are you doing?"
What a weird and obvious way to be.
Yeah.
You know?
And then like you'd walk by, or I hand him like a folder and be like, "Can you sign this?" And he'd be like, and he wouldn't even look at you and be like, "Yeah, whatever, just put it down." Yeah, go fuck yourself too.
Chad, are you challenging us to tennis?
I'm challenging you.
Oh, looks like
all right, and I go.
See you later, Joshua Cifuentes.
Bye, Joshua.
See ya. Oh man.
Oh man. You know what? Again, let's not do any bannings based on caps, but yeah, don't worry, Nightbot will catch those.
Yeah. I don't really care about caps, but whatever.
Yeah.
Unless it's like
Simmons.
excessively annoying. I type in caps. Depending on my level of excitement. Depending on how much caffeine I've had.
How many rippets you've had?
I tend to talk to people from time to time, right?
Yeah.
You know, I meet new people. I talk to them for a while, and it never ceases to amaze me how little most people give a shit about anything other than themselves.
Yeah.
You know,
Sad,
like,
isn't it?
you know, like I never get like follow-up questions to anything. Like no one ever seems interested in anything I'm doing, and which is weird because like now we have 222 people watching who are very interested in just this fucking game I'm playing and these stupid stories that I'm telling. You know,
Hey, Asian
and
Rob, how you
then
doing?
like I have a conversation, a one-on-one conversation with somebody, and they're like, "Oh, so what do you do?" And I'm like, "Well, you know, I do this," and they're like, "Okay," and I'm like, "All right, I guess the conversation's over. See you later." I don't really have a specific example, but like it
You got
just
guy.
it's so common that people are just like, oh, okay, like they don't understand what I'm talking about, so they're just like, oh,
Oh,
cool.
Yeah.
You know,
you know what? What's the best response you've ever gotten to telling some, like, say about this? Like,
oh,
what do you do here?
absolute silence.
But
And then me being like, all right, well, see you later.
Ooh. Oh. You know what? You know what? My favorite thing, Chad. We have friends, Dan and Joanna,
Yeah.
and Dan is one of the most like. He's out of all the people of all the friends I have, he's probably one of the biggest. Like, if you were to be like that's a real guy. Like, he's got that guy mentality about a lot of things, and I love him. He's great. But when he found out what I was doing, like with this, and he was like, Russ, I gotta ask you something. This YouTube thing you're doing, how does that work? And I explained it. He was like, and people watch you do this? How? I'm like, oh man, that's I don't even know how
Well,
to
he's
answer
also
that one.
I would think that he was actually also interested in how.
He was
simply
actually
because
very
he
interested.
he likes to play video games.
Yeah,
and it probably he'd never heard of it. So
he was very interested. It was just funny, like how he didn't. It was something he clearly had never even considered.
It was such a foreign concept.
Yeah, and I guess it's been a long time since I oh shit, good one, Chad.
Oh.
I don't know. I guess it's been a long time since I would have talked to somebody who wouldn't even know that it was a thing. So that was kind of cool, like actually getting to like tell the basic version of everything.
yeah,
I love Dan. Yeah,
It's really hard to explain stuff like this to people who don't get it.
yeah.
I feel like I explain this to my mom every time I talk to her. And like every time it seems like it's a new thing. She's like, wow, and people watch it? Is it like on the internet or?
Yeah. But El Nonia says, your friend just made it sound like boring fucks. It wasn't. See, that's what I thought he meant at first. Like, ugh, people watch it. But what he really meant was, how? Like, how are you able to produce something that people are actually able to see?
yeah.
What
Like,
magic
that was the
do you
thing that got
use?
us. Yeah. But he did think it was
So
pretty cool. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not that much.
Woo! Chad and I are having one hell of a game of tennis right now.
Oh, you're playing
Not
tennis?
really. You're kicking the shit out of me.
You know, this has been a more even game. We're only on the second game.
What's up, Joe?
I've just been driving
the
around in
Ripper of
circles,
Peace
to be
asks,
honest.
when
Yes,
are you going to do another Forest stream?
Probably middle of the week this week, because there's a new the next big update's coming out.
Oh, this
Yeah.
week?
Which is,
0.40.
which is probably Tuesday.
I really hope it doesn't fucking break the game for us.
I don't think it
shouldn't.
will. They've
Their
been really good
updates
about
have
stuff
gone
like that.
Okay.
Hell, when we started, it was a version or two back. Like, and since then they've updated it and it's been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It would honestly, I wouldn't even necessarily be angry if we loaded up and it's like, oh, all our shit's gone. It's like, well, time to do it again.
But
Yeah,
the
I mean,
convenience
that'd be
store.
fine, to be honest.
I know.
We could always start over.
Shit.
You know, today is kind of a good day for me, Russ.
Really? You got to tell me about this.
You know, I like how when I say things, you are genuinely interested in what I have to say.
I actually am.
Yeah,
But
I know I'm not being facetious. I'm just saying that not everybody.
You're used to people
is so
going,
interested.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
sure. Tell me all about it. All right, Chad, serve me up.
Are you- I'm used to people being like, "Are you done talking yet?" Yeah. Today was probably the first time in a long time that I don't feel like a fat piece of shit.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
If people
what
don't
has
know,
changed?
I'm a fat, disgusting slob. But I've been lifting a lot of weights. You know, I've been turning my flab into
Fab.
Legendary
Fab,
Carl,
yep.
what's going on,
Fab, yeah.
buddy?
From flab to fab.
I'm going from flab to fab.
Ripper of Peace,
and,
thanks for stopping by. See you later.
I'm like, I've always been able to like build muscle really easily. It's just my genes, I guess. So like,
Oops.
you know, just doing it for a little while, I'm just seeing gains. You know, I feel like my shoulders are wider than my stomach now, so that's good.
Doesn't it feel nice to like start feeling good about yourself again?
Yeah.
Oh man, I
wouldn't know
can't
what
wait till
that's
I get
like.
to do that again.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I know. We
Christine and I switched places. In the last few years, I've gained like a good 50 pounds, and that was on top of the 20 I had already gained back after I got to my best shape I was in. I gained that. And Christine, how much have you lost at this point?
I weighed myself a couple days, 78 pounds.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
You're a
Like-
slob that lifts weights. Yeah, I've transformed. I'm no longer a fat, disgusting slob. I'm just a slob that lifts weights. No.
I have I got shit because like back in the day I went to a boxing gym, and that's where I got in the best shape of my life. At the time I lost about 70 pounds roughly, and got in ridiculous shape. It was the best I was ever health-wise in my entire life. And so I got like now a punching bag downstairs in the basement. I got good gloves, like I got good equipment again, and I started doing that, and I did it for about 2-3 weeks really well. And then fucking we went to Hawaii, and and since then I have not been able to get back on it. But I have to.
I've got a few comments here I want to run through.
Go for it.
Danger is my favorite slob. Also, oh wait, where did it go? Where the fuck did it go? I can't see it anymore. Somebody asked me how much I curl. Oh, Jack curl was just, right now I'm just doing 45, but I'm gonna move on up to my goal is 150. I want to curl 150.
Did you see that old lady that deadlifted like 250?
Is that a
Oh
lot?
yeah, the old woman.
Yeah.
Is that a lot for an old woman?
Oh my God.
I guess.
She deadlifted it off the ground.
She looked pretty brittle too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But she
this
picked
was
that up
this
like
was
a
not like one of
motherfucker.
those old people you look at and go, wow, she looks like she's in fantastic shape for her age. She just looked like your average like when you see a frail old lady, you're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
nice that she can still
Like, I
walk to
better
the
hold the
store
door
on
for
her
her.
own.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
just fucking blasts through that door.
She fucking deadlifts you off the ground.
I got this, son.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, bullshit.
I finally got a full power serve.
Fat Smurf 1301 says, "I love you, fat slob."
Oh.
And
Oh, wait,
Shane
why did
Miller, he's your favorite flab slob too.
Are you eating better?
Well, you know, I've been eating better for a long
man.
time. It just
Okay.
didn't really have much of an effect.
Because that's really what
Sorry.
I mean. It took.
Vic.
I'm talking about like a year and a month now
Drew Witt,
that
thanks
I've
for
lost 78
subscribing,
pounds.
buddy.
It's not like overnight. And the only reason it worked this time is because I finally accepted the fact that it wasn't going to happen in 2 weeks. You know, because you get that false expectation in your head. Like, because I always would be like, okay, I'd pull out the calendar and be like, okay, 2.5 pounds a week, the times 12 weeks,
Right, yeah.
and then like you're just setting yourself up to fail.
I don't
So-
care so much about pounds, though. That's the thing.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I didn't either. And, like, I haven't, like, the first time I weighed myself was 3 days ago, and it was 2 months before that, you know?
Because
So-
honestly,
Shout out to Lloyd Kehoy. Just wanted to throw that in there.
You can't be
Before I-
obsessive about it, because if you're
Me
obsessive
getting in
about it,
shape
it's not gonna
probably
work.
means
What's up,
that
Up-Gamer?
I might lose 20 pounds, but I'll probably just stay the same weight.
What the hell?
I'm just going to replace fat with muscle. That's
Yeah.
all I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Which means I'll probably look like a wrestler. Whatever. But you know what? That's
if
kind
you
of what
do
I'm shooting for,
cardio-
because I know I can't be a thin person. Like I don't know why I ever thought that would be a possibility, because I'm just not that kind of person.
I don't think you're built to be extremely
Yeah.
thin. Some people
I'm
just
really
weren't.
not. I've been extremely thin once. After
probably
basic training, I was 157 pounds, and that's
Yeah.
the thinnest I've ever been as an adult. And my mom was really worried for me because she said that I looked like a Holocaust victim.
Yeah, it's not.
Man,
no.
you never want your mom to tell you that.
Yeah.
People have different builds, and that doesn't.
Like, it's
Yeah.
funny because back then she's like,
Super
you need to
Kai.
gain some weight. And like now she's like, you need to go on a diet, you fat fuck.
I just want you to be proud of me.
If you work in some cardio, you can. It'll help too.
You know, like,
Even just like walking around, you know.
well, yeah, I definitely do need to get that in.
Bye,
'Cause, like,
Benzar Alexander.
That's what I've been doing, just walking around.
I'm mostly just suffering from the fact that, like, I work in my room, I live in my room, I
Yeah, that-
barely leave my room.
Yeah, and that's not good. You gotta get the blood go. You gotta get your blood flowing and shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's really been the primary reason for doing this, because like I've just been feeling like shit. Like I'll just be short of breath for no reason, and I'm like, that's bad. That means I'm dying.
Yeah,
Yep. I know that. Oh,
yeah.
it's the worst.
That's why I
So,
figured like.
It doesn't
yeah.
take much effort to get back to like not dying, but like it's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah, you're not doing yourself any favors by not.
Yeah.
You know, and that's like with all my medical stuff now. I said I'm not doing myself any favors. You know, I'd rather do as much as I can within my control. You know, so. And it's
Yeah. Plus, you know, when I'm 40, I want to be like in the best shape ever when I'm 40.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to be a fat fuck and old at the same time. You know.
Yeah.
like I'm okay being a fat fuck, but I'm not okay with being old and being a fat fuck. That's too much of bad things mixed together. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Brown says, you better not die on us.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Shout out to Ubi also, who's been in there.
It's hard to stay in shape when your job doesn't even require you to get out of bed, to be honest.
Well, that's why
like-
you have to make a conscientious.
I forgot. I should add, when I got in the best shape ever, I also had a job that involved carrying heavy shit around all day.
Yeah, that
for
helps.
3 years. So that helped. That's one thing I do miss about having a job where I had to leave the house and was like physical labor.
Oh yeah, your arms are awesome.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. I remember the first time I looked down, I was like, holy shit, there's all these veins on my arm. I was just like, what the fuck? And that was a new thing to me.
I've never experienced that.
And then when I went to boxing, though, it all got that the combination of the two things was crazy.
Well, you know, I mentioned like 5 years ago things went to shit for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Earlier in the stream, I mentioned that, and there was a story around that. Well, part of me getting my shit back together was getting a job that was really low pay and hard work, and even though I did it because I needed the money. I also felt like I needed to do it because I felt like it was going to change me as a person. It was going to make me into a different. God damn it! There's a mugger after me. God damn it! God damn it!
Wait, Chad, you
He
left?
stole my airplane.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
back!
Yes.
Wait, the bugger stole your airplane?
Get out of there! You fuck!
That was taking too long.
Wow, that took a long time.
Oh no, yeah, said
Bugger.
felt the same when I was biking 8 miles a day to school and back. I remember,
Yeah.
Chad, when you were working, when we were doing the Indie Mogul point where you were like,
There's
all the way
another
over.
one.
Yeah,
There's
I
another
biked
mugger.
over a couple times. It's like an 8 mile.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was
Yeah.
probably. I remember you lost a bunch of weight during that time.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How did you
Without
send
even
two
really
muggers
trying.
after me?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I only paid once.
All right. So, anyways, what else?
I would love it if endless
muggers.
muggers
A
just
2 for
started
1
coming.
deal.
So I got a job working at a cheese factory. It was actually a craft. It was a craft factory. So it's where they make all of the Philadelphia cream cheese.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
One of the 2 locations that make the Philadelphia cream cheese.
Well, actually,
And
I
my
made
job entailed stacking 50-pound boxes onto crates. Like there wasn't even time to breathe. As soon as I put a box on the crate, I had to reach down and grab another box, and I did that for 8 hours. And but like it was like therapy for me because it gave me a place to put my rage. Like at that time I wasn't eating food because I couldn't afford it. So I was fueled entirely by my rage, and I put it in a good place, stacking boxes, and even though it was a really shitty job, and they ended up just letting me go for no reason whatsoever because they got what they wanted out of me because I was a temp.
yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm still like, you know what? I still liked that job because it was hard work. It was hard physical work, and I really liked it. It was different from a lot of other things that I had done in my life, like working on computers and stuff like that. It was more like my time in the army, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a satisfaction you get out of it.
Yeah, like I always felt good that I put in a hard day's work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my story. Oh man.
There
But
any
you know
more
what? It's
questions?
you feel better if you put in hard work. You know, like especially like with people who watch us, they probably think a lot along the same lines as we do. Like I'd rather eat a sleeve of Oreos and play video games than do anything physical at all. But at the end of the day, if I eat a sleeve of Oreos and play video games instead of like maybe just going for a short walk, or maybe doing lifting weights once, like I'll feel like a piece of garbage. But if I do something physical, I feel good, and if you feel good, you feel happy.
Yeah, it releases
solves a lot of your
endorphins.
problems. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing better than being like totally physically like annihilated, and then just laying down and going to sleep.
Hi, Agent Rob. He asked if you smuggled cheese out in your butt while you worked there.
No, actually, they would just give it to you if you wanted it.
Put craft.
You mean
singles
I
in
didn't
craft.
have to do this? Oh boy.
For 3 months, 3 months, you could have said anything.
Does anybody want to do a race or something?
You know what? Let's
Petey
start.
still
up
here?
that let me get that
I am,
playlist
yeah.
together.
Oh, okay.
He's just fucking about.
I haven't heard Petey in so long.
Here, Chad, drive us around while I get this playlist ready.
Oh, you got it.
Oh man.
Why are the cops after us?
I don't know.
What did you do?
Oh, remember that rocket I sent at you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're still pissed
Look,
about
I'll let them know.
Rivik,
I'll let them know I'm not going to press charges.
what's going on? Yeah, we're
Oh,
just
what
are
about
you
to
doing?
get into
I was
the
gonna get in
players
my
now,
car.
buddy.
Oh, this is your car.
Back.
Okay, let's do
Yeah.
that.
Nicholas
All right,
Bowers.
let's get
Jesus.
this thing
Sup,
ready to go.
Oh,
And who's that in between?
Oh man.
Lexity.
I love airplanes in this game.
How's it going? How'd you get
Yeah.
your subs?
Like,
Just put
I don't know.
work
It's just
into your
good,
videos.
like
My
I
social
like
go-to
media.
stalling out a plane and just gliding.
every time I start
Put
the
effort
game up,
into
I
your
immediately
thumbnails.
go over to the helicopter
Always good.
near my apartment to go to an airport to get a plane.
Yeah.
And it's not even, I don't even think about it. It's just like, well,
If
I
you
started
regularly
GTA, I better
upload
go get a
and
plane.
Do something
Yeah.
you like, then you should
Oh, look who it
gain
is.
subs.
Look who it is. Look who it is.
Who is it?
Thanks, Chad. Thanks for the mugger.
That's my friend.
Oh,
he's
your
just,
friend's dead. Your friend's fucking dead.
What?
I killed him. I killed your friend.
You son of a bitch.
I'll get back to work.
I forgot what my point was in the story I was telling, but anyways.
There's something
You
about
love flying.
Yeah.
We love
Oh.
flying the planes.
Was I talking about flying?
No, you're
I thought I was
talking about your cheese
something
factory
else.
job.
I was.
Oh, that I don't remember.
They
yeah.
gave me a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Well, that's nice.
No job has ever given me a turkey for Thanksgiving other than Kraft cheese.
There really should be
They
more
gave,
of
they
a
gave me
thing.
turkey and stuffing and some other things, probably corn. And I was
The
like,
job I'm at now
this
did
is
that.
really great because he just laid me off and now I'm starving. So this is perfect timing.
Yeah, the job I'm at now, this is the first place I've ever gotten anything like that. But they didn't actually give me a turkey. They gave me a gift card to a $15 gift card to the grocery store down the street from my house with a note that says, "Here, buy a turkey."
Okay.
So, I mean, it was nice.
Close enough. Yeah.
I didn't buy
Honestly,
a turkey.
I kind of would have preferred that because I had to
It's
stand out like
Ink City?
by a shipping
Dunno,
container,
I'm useless
like
at
out
reading
like near
names,
the
but
back
it
of the
is-
Oh,
factory.
they actually handed them out to everybody.
And then they handed them out, and I'm like, "Oh shit, this is like a really heavy turkey." And I'd already
going on,
worked like an
Colin?
entire shift, so I was absolutely wrecked. And I'm like, "Well, I guess I'm carrying a frozen chunk of meat back to my car in the cold." Oh, Jay Witt says that might have been Briscoe. Oh my God, was that Briscoe back there? Did I shoot Briscoe?
You. Oh. Danger, that was your friend.
Oh no.
You spent time together in prison, hid a dead body together, and after all that, you still turned on him?
Yeah. You know what I love about that scenario? We're talking about Fiasco again, by the way. But
Please, everybody, watch it. Skip to an hour in, by the way, if you want to skip the setup
skip
and get right to the
skip
story.
the setup.
It was just
Yeah.
a little over an hour was the setup, so it's worth it.
Maybe
Continue.
maybe next time we do that, we could do the we could do the
before
quick
streaming.
setup. Like there's a
Okay,
card in
or
there
we
that
just
has
do
the
s-
quick setup, and it gives you everything that you need.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's very generic, so like you know what you're gonna get every time.
Oh.
But anyways, it was never established how we came across the body that we need to hide.
No, not at all.
It's just a body.
It was,
and I
you know
love
what?
that. Like that was very like Guy
Yeah.
Ritchie. It's just like we have a body.
Yeah.
Got to get
There's a
rid
problem.
of
We have to deal with it.
it. Yeah.
Just jump, Petey.
Can we?
Okay,
Let's
guys.
start a play.
Here it comes. I just finished getting
Oh, okay,
it
good.
together, and starting it up right now.
Oh man.
Hey, Grindmaster Gaming was asking me if I
Oh.
heard about Brock Lesnar. I did. Very excited.
How long was Danger in the Canadian Army?
What's going on, Albert? This is PC today.
Somebody's been listening
I
to
am on
High Clay
PS4
Brendan for too
as
long.
well, so.
Yeah. You know,
think
I
you're
actually
already
did try to
subscribed,
join the
don't you?
Canadian Army when I was in Canada.
Makes sense. There's your invites, everybody.
They're not as desperate for soldiers as America is. Let's just say that.
Turns out they actually have a great military.
They do. They do have a
They
great
do.
military. You know,
There's
it's
a-
like
yeah.
it's less like joining the army and more like becoming like a police officer for them. Like they're like, okay, where did you go to army school? And it's like, why? What? You need a formal education? It's like, well, it'll help. No, their soldiers are educated. Oh man.
Brian Heim says, tragic made too much friction with your wife, Danger.
Yeah.
I loved that every. Oh, Christine, you have an invite, by the way. I
Yeah,
love
got
that. Okay. I love
villain.
that every time you two ran into each other, Tragic led with, yeah, I was just fucking your wife. And so you'd be like, and you just roll with him. I go, you son of a bitch.
That was a really good dynamic. Like I was not expecting that.
I would
like
enjoy-
I
I would
thought it was going to
enjoy
be a
that in a
secret,
movie.
but like he did play that character perfectly. That it would be somebody that would rub it in your face every time he saw you.
I think that would be a great thing to have in a movie. Two characters that constantly run into each other and immediately go at each other. Like without even having to like set it up too much.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, clearly these two do not like each other. Also, shout out to Antonio Acosta, who just subbed. What's up, man?
Hi.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Howdy.
Hello.
Tyler Daly wants to know about a homemade gift
Race time.
that a girl would like for his girlfriend's birthday.
A homemade gift?
Yeah.
A box with a hole in it. And your dick inside.
Oh.
That's so 5 years ago.
There's
What's
no
up,
need to be
Matthew?
crass.
It's probably longer than that.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think that came out in 2006.
Oh my God, really? No.
I
Dick in
think
a
so.
Box could not be 10 years old, could it?
No.
I think
not
it
at all.
is.
No.
I was watching that back when I lived with a friend of mine that I don't talk to anymore. So
Nicholas, it depends
I know
what
it
your
was
friends
at,
play
at
on.
least
Get whatever your friends
2009.
got. If you
At least.
don't have any friends, then PS4 is better, especially if you like GTA racing.
That
Someone
sounds
look
about
it
right,
up.
actually. 09. Payday! Oh, damn it! Oh no,
Pay attention.
my game is running really slow again. Great.
You missed.
Yeah, because running like a frame a second right there.
That's a good excuse. You should use it more
Oh,
often.
danger's gonna land on me.
Yeah.
It's a lot better excuse than saying that you lost your password.
Oh,
No.
Inside.
Christine,
What?
you stopped in the middle of that like jump. And
Oh,
I
sorry.
hit your ass and I fell through a crack.
If it makes you feel better, I fell in the water.
Oh my God!
the hell?
That did not
It
go my
sent
way.
me back like
I need to
4
drop some
check marks.
graphics settings.
What?
Oh, yeah, Tragic flashback scene was
Gosh.
amazing.
I've played this
You know,
before.
I
so
mean,
I'm
we
fucking
kind
up.
of brushed off the importance of his flashback, but if you really think about it, it changed everything.
Yeah, oh, it was the most important part. It gave such substance to everything.
Oh, so this is your new race, Petey?
Oh,
This isn't mine.
No, the next race
Oh,
is his new
okay.
race.
I was
Mine-
about to,
mine's
you
the
know,
muscle car.
tell you how great it was.
It's an alright race, isn't it?
Oh shit!
I can't
damn
do this wall
rock.
ride.
I have a hard time in the transition to the wall ride.
Yeah, I keep messing up.
I'm always in the wrong spot.
Oh,
There we go.
What, to the trailer bit?
From the spiral to the wall ride. Oh,
Where
damn it!
am I
I
going?
didn't make it. I did the whole thing, and then I just didn't have enough speed to make it to the jump.
All right. Oh boy, my game is running again. Just
Great.
had to drop the quality on a bunch of shit. I'm still in second? Is this a hard one, I'm guessing then?
Oh yeah, it's a
not
hard one.
easy.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clunky, is what it is.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Used to it.
Oh man.
All right,
I made
there
it.
we go. I've been lapped.
Hey, I'm back.
Hi, PD.
Damn it!
I made it on my first try.
Ugh, I can't do it.
Of course, I had to be gone for so
I did it
long,
my
so I've
second
also
try.
been lapped. Fuck.
Taylor Daly says no. She would not like that.
No.
Good.
Tyler
That was
Daly
a
sounds
test.
like a man that's tried that already.
She just looked over and went, no, and went back to reading a book. He's like, oh.
Oh,
What's
damn
going
it!
on?
God damn it!
Have you made it yet, Danger?
I should have made it twice already.
Are you missing it?
Yeah, well, the jump at the end, like, I either come too short, and like last time I was just like, I just went the wrong direction. Like I jumped the wrong direction apparently. Oh, god damn it. I wasn't paying attention.
You gotta go straight. That helps.
shit.
Oh my god.
Hey, Damian Matthews. Topical Gamer is here.
Topical game.
Russ, what would you... Oh, god damn it. These rocks.
Yeah, the rocks fucked me up so bad.
So, Russ, what would you make as a homemade gift?
Oh, shit, I don't know. I
MLG
don't
Pro
fucking
says
know.
Jamal.
That's why I threw it to you
Jamal.
guys. I'm like, I got nothing here.
But you're a man with talents, Russ. You could make something.
Yeah, but yeah,
What could I do?
PS4
God, I don't know. I mean, look, I
better
have
races
the
and a
ability
lot
to be
more
like,
players on,
you know, I
so
can use
if
my
your friends ain't
video
got
editing
anything, then
skills to find all old videos
go
and,
with the
and
PS4,
pictures and put
mate.
together a nice
Xbox has
montage
loads of
to
There you
your
go.
favorite songs. So there you go. There's an idea.
Hey, I made it.
You know what? And if you don't
Mostly,
know how to edit videos, it's a
through my
perfect time to learn.
experience at GTA
Yeah.
5, so I never play anything else. So.
Actually, that is a really
Oh, good night,
idea.
El Nonia.
With
She
regards to
said no.
GTA 5,
You could take
a
like
montage
hair.
of pictures and videos.
You could take like her toenail clippings and like hair from the drain and make a little doll of her for her.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I am not going to make this. I should have made it 3 times now.
What, the doll?
This jump.
Oh.
The doll, too.
Ah! No.
I'm making a Russ doll.
Really? Turns out
Christine's
you
been
accidentally
sending you his hair and toenail clippings.
you accidentally make it a voodoo doll.
Yeah. I just want to surprise him.
Why does everything hurt so much?
Sam and Dean from Supernatural show up, and they're
That's
like,
what I was thinking.
they're like, you're using some real dark hoodoo over here. Well, you find a book in the library, and you're like, oh, it's all fun and games, and then you make a voodoo doll. Next thing you know, you're killing people with murder ghosts.
That's an uncanny
Wait, hang on. A guy named Bumpkin and Chunky Monkey says, "Hi, is this TG?
It is. Hi.
We are all TG.
What's up, everybody? Typical gamer here.
What's up, everybody? Typical gamer here. I forgot my password.
Oh man.
Fuck you too, Evan. What's going on,
Inside
zombie?
joke.
When do I usually stream? I usually do a stream at least.
Danger's got 'em.
But I haven't got a set schedule at the moment.
I'm all about those inside jokes.
So I work.
I made it
late,
a
so
second time.
depends
Yeah.
When I finish
I
and
can't do
how
it.
I
What the
feel when I
fuck?
finish. And
I'm having
by the
so
time
much trouble now.
eating my dinner and everything.
Good night, Antonio.
Yeah, me
Usually my
too.
dinner
I haven't
about
even
11
made it
o'clock
once.
at night.
This is bullshit.
No.
If not later.
I
I
hate
made it
this.
once with almost no problem.
I
Now
think
I
it's your
cannot
card,
do it
Danger.
again.
Because you got cocky. You're.
I haven't.
Because I think it said.
I still have
T20
plenty of
or
respect for this
Central
race.
name.
Have I gotten better at wall rides than you two?
Wait, did you get ahead of me? No.
That's like when I
How did I
got really
miss
good
that?
at Call of Duty and whooped everyone.
Oh
but
my God, there was no going against you anymore.
I just remembered,
Wasn't
Chad,
worth it.
that my crowning. The only
There
thing
we go.
my only goal for that game, truly, was to be able to kill all of you successfully.
Gee, sorry, you knew.
That was my. Dude,
Dunno
that you know
why
what?
Put that
People
right.
are
Driving
Call of Duty
force was
3?
just to kill you.
Find something that drives you,
I
even if
have-
it's really stupid.
Which
one was
answered
that?
your
I
question,
don't-
Revenge.
zombie?
Yes.
You played
Vengeance.
maybe it was one of the Modern Warfare.
Modern
It might
Warfare
have been.
something.
Yeah.
But
First one, maybe.
because I remember Chad would always come up behind me when I like totally didn't see him coming, and all of a sudden I'd just be stabbed in the back and die, and then he'd run away and I'd be like, God damn it, and I'd be like, oh, and I got to the point where like, and
Yeah, that
then
was
Tuck
Modern
would like,
Warfare.
yeah, Tuck would always shoot me too, so it got to the point where I was like, I just started playing it obsessively, and I got so good at it, and my my favorite moment in that entire game was sneaking up behind Chad and stabbing him because you were like, oh no, and I was like, yes.
It's tough to do to me in those games because I don't stop running. I literally don't
Well, that is the key.
unclick the stick.
I was hunting you.
Yeah.
I was literally the entire round. I was hunting you. I was like, I'm gonna get you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna DMF.
Yeah, you
We're
are.
off to a great start. I'm just gonna, well, you know, I'll give it an honest try. I got 12 seconds.
Why not?
You know, I don't give up. God damn it. Whoops.
Shout out to Georgie.
I mean, even though maybe I should.
Yeah, shout out to Georgie, LOL, Yaya, and Ops Gamer 21.
And I guess if you guys want to see people who can actually complete wall rides, you might want to go to PD's and Chad's streams.
Hey, we have a second cam for that.
I'm just saying.
No
Look,
worries,
this one
zombie.
just got me, all right? I just found myself in a place where I just couldn't get it right, you know? There were many times when I
The
should
hell?
have gotten it and it just didn't work out for me.
Hey, I got the best lap.
Danger. We just
Russ.
got a comment on our live stream from April 4th, 2015. And
Okay.
it's from a guy named Cool Guy. And his comment
Guy.
is from again over a year ago. He just wrote, I never said shit. I'm like, I gotta watch this back. Be like, did we accuse Cool Guy over a year ago of talking
great.
shit?
Maybe I had one of those moments where I was giving you shit and I was just saying that you're a really cool guy. I feel like I've done that before, right? Like Russ, you're a real cool guy, Russ. You're a real cool guy. You're so cool.
I don't know. I don't know what to think now.
That's my new one.
Oh shit. Yeah, it
New
is.
Smash Roll.
I was telling you before we started the stream that I tried melon bars today.
Oh right, yeah.
Melon bars are so fucking good. Melon bars.
Welcome back.
Like I
16.
think you have to buy them at like an Asian grocery store or
saying your
something,
name right.
like some type of ethnic grocery store. I
Yeah,
think the
you
ones
can tell my
the
favorite
ones that
colour is
I
green.
have, like they have Spanish on the back, so I don't know. I'm on the fence. I know it came from an Asian grocery store, but it has Spanish on the back, so I have no
What
idea.
is a melon bar?
Anyways, what it is, it's like an ice cream bar. It's like a popsicle ice cream bar, kind of, but it's made with honeydew. So it's just like a frozen honeydew. But
It
it's like
sounds pretty good.
but it's like ice cream. And it's fucking delicious. It's like the best thing ever. It's like
That
my
does
new
sound
favorite
good.
thing now.
Is it
I'm not
kinda
even
like a
big on
creamsicle?
melon.
I like honeydew. I feel like I'd like it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's like a
Hey.
creamsicle,
No.
except
No.
it's
Sorry,
except it's
Petey.
except
Wasn't
it's honeydew.
intentional.
Oh no.
Yeah, the problem with honeydew though is it's hard to find it ripe.
Well, that's not a
Gotcha.
problem if
Oh no, danger. Oh no.
Whoa.
that's not a problem if your honeydew is in frozen ice cream form.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Where am I?
No,
It's
but I'm
always
saying
ripe.
when you buy a honeydew, it's like
Danger. This one is this is a pretty cool design. I like this.
I like this.
It's very simple, and there's a lot of explosions.
Yeah.
Yeah, very straightforward.
Ah! Trying to dodge it.
I'm
Damn.
finding myself jumping too far though. I need to
Yeah,
slow
that's
it
why.
down.
That's why I put it down to muscle.
thing.
I like having
things are
a
available, I think.
custom race that we get to do with muscle cars for a change.
Yeah, we don't get
Damn
to
it.
use muscle cars ever. Remember when we did like some stunt races? We did a stunt race playlist, but we used muscle cars instead.
Ah,
Vaguely, yeah.
everyone's killing me.
It made it really hard. But that was back like when one spiral was like the hardest thing we'd ever done.
Yeah, that's true.
And we had to cheese it through most of it. But it was still really cool. We should do that again sometime. Like do
I'd be up for it.
do a super hard race, but do it with muscle cars.
No.
Oh my god, come on.
Don't kill me.
Oh, shit.
Who's in front? Because like I haven't even
Me.
seen first place.
Man, Chad is gonna destroy us today. Oh no.
Damn it! I crashed. How many laps is this? Go.
I don't know. It's
3.
on default, so.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I was so close. I was lulling Chad into a false sense of security.
Whoa.
I think you've. Oh no! No! Shit.
Yeah.
Danger's gonna catch up. Yep.
Yep.
Get over. I'm miles behind because everyone killed me.
Oh.
Bastard.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now the pressure is on because I'm in first place.
Yeah.
I'm victim number 1 now. Oh shit. Just like in that AC/DC song made for the movie The Last Action Hero.
Big gun.
Oh, big gun.
Big gun. I had that soundtrack.
I thought it was victim number 1.
No.
That
it
was a
Big
great
Gun.
that was a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to get me with some trippy bombs.
Danger 1.
Damn it.
I was in. I fucked myself on that one.
Oh, I heard the
Yeah.
proximity mines. My god.
Yeah.
Who would do such a thing?
It happens to the best of us, you know. Oh, you know what? I should have used my Phoenix. Now I'm watching Christine. I should have used my Phoenix. I really like the way that the Phoenix handles.
Yeah, it's not as bad.
It's very balanced.
Oh, come
no.
on, you fucking son of
They were
a...
like, Danger, you gonna screw up?
No,
I didn't.
Shit.
I didn't.
Oh.
Oh God.
Russ,
Okay.
you need to play GTA.
I saw that, and then I saw with hike. I'm like, oh, okay. Hito Hunt, hello. I don't know. This week might be a. I don't know if we're gonna get
Hey,
a chance
Mario,
to play with
thanks
them.
for
I have a
stopping
pretty
by.
busy week because I need to get more
I'll
work
link all these
to normal
jobs
done.
in the
I am going to be
when the
joining
players
hike
is
at
over.
E3 this year,
Ooh.
and
When's that?
Gamer, what's up?
we are leaving for that on the 12th.
You're right,
which
Thesis.
is a week from
This
tonight.
I
month?
let everyone win.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Kill me.
So like a week
that's
from
not-
tonight, we will be in Los Angeles for E3 2016.
Fat Smurf says a new subscriber to Snake Fist Explosion, aka Fat Slob. Oh man.
I'm at the top of a playlist.
Wow, yeah.
Whoa.
What's happening here?
I'm the
It's
caboose.
funny because you didn't win either race, but you're on top.
Matthew
so-
Beeman
yeah.
says Danger for once won, but it was by default. Actually, I won because of my skills.
Yeah.
And also,
I see.
I'm very good at this game. It's rare
I'm-
that I'm
I'm-
not the winner, you know?
I'll be right back. I'm hitting extend because I just need a quick bathroom break.
I'm gonna go
Danger,
too.
play the bathroom break song. I'll be right back.
Wait, that's I love or I Dream of Genie.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch? Who watched I Dream of Genie?
I've seen
I
it a few
didn't
times, I
really. I watched it like maybe a couple episodes when I was little. It wasn't one of the ones I would watch with my grandma or anything.
Did anyone else want to stick their wiener in the bottle?
Did you like to trap her back up in there, or just
No,
like
just to be like, look at it.
Did you
Am I
ever
alone on
Google that
this?
to see if there was any other weirdos who thought that?
Anybody back me up? Anyone?
Yeah, anyone?
It's just like,
Just me?
did you
Okay.
mean?
Because I mean, I was joking. I was totally joking.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I mean,
it
I
was
don't know what it is, but like, I got a thing for 3-inch tall women. I guess I don't know.
yeah. I mean, for the time, she was, she had a cool look to her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she exposed her midriff.
True.
What did I what I miss? Who's exposing what?
I Dream of Genie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Barbara-
I didn't realize you weren't here, but Chad, did
Yeah,
you
what's up?
ever did you ever want to stick your wiener in the bottle?
In Genie's lamp?
Yeah.
I never really thought about it. To be fair, I
But
haven't
now
watched that
you
for a
are.
while. Shit. But I guess yeah. I mean, although is she? It's weird to. Is she in there like physically, or is she summoned from somewhere else?
No. She was in there physically. She was 3 inches tall, and she lived inside of a.
Oh
of a
yeah,
lamp.
she had like a room in there and everything, right?
Yeah, she had like her own
yeah,
place.
that's right.
The fuck?
Huh.
What did I miss?
I Dream
Yeah,
of
I
Genie.
guess.
Oh, okay.
Would you
Yeah.
stick your wiener in the lamp, Russ?
Important question.
You know, I feel like context is needed. Like, just on a
Why?
dare.
Just
No, just
like
to
you're
make her
sitting
look
there
at
with-
it. Just
You're
be
sitting
like,
there with the
"Oh,
lamp. You
look
know
at
she's in
it."
there. Well, I mean, she could do more than look at it. I'm assuming.
She'd probably like shield her face from it, be like, no.
What if she just like, I don't know,
Turned
started,
it
like,
into a
stabbing
fucking-
at it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That, you know what? It's
What if
all
she
part of the
climbs-
game, you know.
What if she climbs up your pee
What the
hole?
hell?
Oh
No.
No, she's not
she's
small
3
enough
inches.
for that.
Just sticks her head
Well,
in there.
I mean, if
No.
she really
Here's the thing.
She couldn't do it unless I wished for it. All right.
No, she could if she's small enough. Look, I've seen a video, Danger, as you know,
called
we
sounding.
talked about it a couple months ago. Yeah, where
Oh.
it's
Oh,
a
Christine.
guy had an entire
Oh.
dildo shoved up his pee hole. She
Yeah.
could fit up there.
But I feel like that's something you got to work up to. Like if you're not prepared for shoving a dildo up your pee hole, you know, it's probably not going to work.
Well, what would you expect though from her?
Major.
What do you mean?
No.
Like if you stuck your
What
dick
the hell?
in her
Yeah, I mean,
in her apartment.
I'd
while
expect
she's
her to
in
look
there.
at it. I
don't
would
ex-
expect
You want
her
her
to
to,
look
like-
at it.
You want her to like
Well-
lick it or something?
Whoa.
You know what? Look,
I don't
whatever
understand what just
happens,
happened.
okay? I'm not telling her what to do. I'm just.
I mean,
I'm just
and
like,
do you,
look,
do you know how long
there's a
it would
hole
take?
here.
Have we discussed this beforehand? Is she cool with it, or like? And also, are you guys gonna then have to like talk with each other
Look,
afterwards?
if I'm the guy, whatever his name is from I Dream of Jeannie, I think Jeannie's cool with it.
Major whatever?
Yeah, Major whatever.
That was the guy.
Major
Dick
Tom.
York or Dick Sargent,
God.
Sergeant Dick, whatever. Oh, wait,
Sergeant
that's-
York.
No, that was
Bewitched.
Bewitched.
Look, there's not a lot that I remember about that show, but I think Jeannie was cool with it. I think Jeannie wanted more than fucking Major whatever his face, more than
Major
he
Tom.
was willing to dish out, if you know what I mean. You know, because he was always the one that was like pushing away her advances. Because she's like,
That's
come
true.
on, master.
And
Choke
they'd be like,
me.
no.
Choke me a little, master. And he's like, God, no. My boss is going to be here. And then she's like, hit me a little.
Then Major
Someone else
Nelson
came over a
Major
lot.
Nelson.
Major
Major
Nelson.
Nelson. Then that guy would come over and be like, but then they just and then there was a woman and she and they'd be like, no, come on, you're crazy. Nobody was here.
But didn't it seem like his boss came over to the house?
Like a lot.
Look,
A
he was
lot,
an
like-
astronaut, like they had to discuss astronaut business.
And do astronauts really have a boss per se?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a major, so his boss would be a colonel.
Yeah. Oh, and Larry Hagman, that was the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Larry Hagman was awesome. Oh man, I can't finish this race because I didn't
It's
get back in time to
broken.
choose something other than the Banshee. And the Banshee will not fit through where these containers are.
Much
It's
like
weird.
a dildo in the pee hole. Yeah.
The game keeps glitching for me. Like when I respawn.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're underwater.
It's like the whole like the
Oh.
graphics disappear and I just like
Yeah.
fall through space.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
Christine,
falling in like
you're doing the right thing. You're going underwater. It respawns you
Ah,
underwater.
shit.
You gotta go down the ramp.
Ah,
See, here you are.
All right, Danger.
What?
I'm having a hard time.
Go down
God
the
damn it,
ramp.
Petey.
What are you doing there?
Oh.
See, it's all part of the race.
Oh, I'm stupid.
No, get the checkpoint. I got it. Good.
Oh my god, I'll never finish this.
It's
It's
like-
really-
Whoa,
not-
I
it's
just fell
not
through
that
the
hard.
sky again.
I legit will not finish this.
Oh, there's no way. Well, I'm gonna be. Oh, and 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jeannie.
no!
Jeannie was way. Jeannie was down for a lot of things. I'll just say
She
that.
was more into it than he was.
It was the '60s, and Jeannie was absolutely a '60s kind of woman.
She's
And
all about that free love.
And Major Tom, he was definitely a '50s guy for sure.
So are you saying she sexually liberated him?
She tried to all the
She did
time.
a lot, yeah.
And she had
Never really
she
worked
had
well.
so like and they never really established what their relationship was. So it's like, she could have just moved on to somebody else because like
Well, he had the lamp.
Yeah.
She couldn't have.
that's true. Yeah, he did.
She was
own
kind
her.
of. She was stuck with one option. So.
Mad Spark. I
So
am
really,
on
he's
PC
an asshole.
today.
Yeah.
Well,
I do
no.
play
Just,
PS4.
why is that an asshole? Rejecting
So
somebody's
check out my
advances? That
jobs
doesn't
in
make
the
an
description.
asshole.
Yeah.
No, so I'm gonna keep you in a.
Look, that's
And
you
check out
can't-
the
not his
PS4
fault. He didn't-
videos.
It's not
They're
like
all
he
races
found it
stuff
and
are
it was like,
linked.
oh, I guess she lives here now.
So you're saying that
consider it
anybody
free?
with a pet
Some
dog
awesome creators over on the PS4.
is an asshole? Like, just because
She's not a pet though.
Essentially, I mean, for all intents and purposes, she kind of is. He kind of owns her.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have to. Aladdin set the genie free.
It's
Okay,
true.
So you're gonna
You
just
wished
let a
for it,
dog
though.
outside, be like, you know what? We had a good run.
Daddy I says Jeannie was all about the D. So yeah, so going back, I feel like if I was Major, what's his name, and I was like, check this out, Jeannie. She'd be like, oh, Master.
Be like, it's about time.
Apparently, there was a spin-off show called Genie, where it was an animated spin-off show years later.
Really?
Lasted 3 seasons.
I don't think I ever saw that.
I'm trying to see like how the show
it.
ended. Yeah.
Andrew WK says Genie was straight DTF.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, since episode 1, she was just all about the major. The major was having none of it.
Well, you remember her catchphrase from the show.
No, I don't.
Give me that dick.
Yeah, give me that major dick.
Oh yeah, of course. How could I forget?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool, Mad Sparks.
I want that space major dick.
Maybe you join next time I'm streaming.
When she
on
Give me
wiggled
the
her nose.
space major dick.
There were actually lyrics that nobody knows this, but there were lyrics to the song, and it was dick, dick, give me the dick, dick, dick.
Give me the big dick.
When she did that twitchy nose thing she did.
No, that was Bewitched.
That was Bewitched.
Oh, that's Bewitched.
Once
Once
again,
again-
the head nod.
Yeah,
Well,
she did the arms crossed
me
and
then.
head nod.
You know what the problem was when we were growing up anyway on Nick at Night? It was always back to back Bewitched. I Dream of Jeannie.
I always get the two
Every
of them
time.
confused.
I used to get Dick York and the other guy and Larry Hagman's characters confused. Nowadays I am, but as a kid I was like, I thought I for some reason I thought they were the same actor.
yeah.
It was like 4 years old watching Nick at Night.
Snoopy said that Jeannie and Major Nelson got married in one season.
I see. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Huh.
I wonder.
Yeah, because she didn't have a fucking choice.
Yeah. You're going to marry me now. All right.
Angela Cross says that Jeannie was an idiotic witch. Wait. Oh shit! I actually chose. God damn it! Wait a minute. I think the game just glitched because I'm pretty sure I didn't choose this again. God damn it!
Did you choose it after you hit OK? Because
No,
I've done that before.
Russ.
Oh, help me!
Rabbits.
Help me!
I blame that on your car choice.
Yeah, probably.
Go on your
damn,
slipstream.
Russ.
This thing does
Christine,
not.
you look like a banana.
It's fast,
I'm a
but then
banana.
corner well.
Oh, it's slipstream.
banana.
Hey, danger. Tree.
My spoon's too big.
Oh,
My spoon's too big.
sorry about that, Petey.
Damn you.
I'm feeling fat
Okay.
and sassy.
Oh!
For once,
Whoa,
I'm
I thought
only
that.
feeling sassy.
You just like flew past me.
What just happened to there?
Chad just like,
just happened
I
to-
don't know.
What just
they were-
happened?
His car like
On the-
buckled and he flew up in the air.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
Wow.
see
wrong
on the
side. No,
sides
that's
of that
it.
ramp.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit me.
There were little like meters
Oh
or
no, I'm
something.
following danger. Oh, got on there, yeah.
No.
I flipped up there.
Oh,
See you later, danger.
oh my god.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh crap.
Whoa, bye, Christine.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, didn't make it. Son of a bitch.
Whee.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Nice, nice.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Now I'm in 4th place. That's great. Just one mistake and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What happened?
I was on your wife.
Whoa.
What?
You know, but we, asked before,
Yeah,
Warn
come on.
me.
I'm supposed
That's
to be
not
able
his
to
style.
see this. I
Yeah.
have to be able to see it happen.
Oh, you have to
That's
ask
the deal.
permission first.
Yeah.
By the way, did you guys watch the new Breaking the Law? With my fucking
yeah.
weirdo,
I
with my
didn't-
fucking weirdo character, the pervert with the high
I
school
like
kid.
the second one.
I liked it better too. It was my favorite. Just the keep going, don't stop. So, oh my god, it was
Keep
so,
your hands on the wheel.
I felt gross watching it. It was great. Keep your hands on the wheel.
That's you know what? That's your creepy voice. You know how you always
Do I have
like,
a creepy voice?
That's your
how-
creepy voice.
Yeah, you do. You
That's
use
how
it
me
to
and
be
my
a
buddy
creepy
Wayne
person.
talk on the phone to each other.
Yeah.
We would do the, oh yeah.
You know what it reminded me of? Chad, do you remember? This is actually a good story for you to tell. When you worked at Radio Shack with Ed, and there was that, what was it, like a little alarm clock or something, or where you could record a message and play it for your kid. and you and Ed did like that really
Oh,
fucked up
God.
one.
I don't remember what it said though.
I remember what it
him-
said.
You do?
I'll never forget. I'll never forget what that message said.
What did it say?
Okay, here's what happened. Chad worked at a Radio Shack, and the Radio Shack had recently been taken over by corporate after having been a
Franchise owned.
you know, like a franchise, like a separate entity. So
Yeah.
there was now, you know, people he had to answer to, and there was this guy who came in, and I don't remember what the product was exactly. My memory says it's like a alarm clock that you could record a message for.
But it was
your
like a little
kid.
kid's alarm clock. It's like a Hello Kitty something or other like that.
Yeah, and the new boss, his thing was to take, and he was kind of a creepy old man, and he was just like, "Hello, Johnny," like, "Good morning, Johnny," or just some like,
Like very
something
John
along
Waters
those lines.
like.
Yeah, just very like gentle voiced. So fucking Chad and Ed, they set up a scene. Yeah, they set up a scene where it was Chad was like some pervert and Ed was like a little kid, and all right, this is gonna sound fucked up, but you gotta like there's context here. So Chad starts going,
Ah, shit.
"Oh, I like him young," and fucking Ed just starts going, "No!" like yelling, right? And now here's the context.
What did I miss?
This was the store model. This was the store
Cheers,
model, so
pieces,
people would
gaming.
come up
Nice landing.
and be like, "Oh, what's this?" and hit the button, and all of a sudden they just hear, "Oh, I like him young," and it's Chad's. And it was so funny, like, because there were some people I think who came in and did actually like press the button, and it was just this really awkward thing until the guy who now ran the store found out, and he listened to it, and without a word, without any expression on his face, just deleted it and immediately recorded a "Hi, Johnny. Well, good morning," like some replacement, put it away, and never mentioned it to anybody. Like while recording and listening
we
to it
changed
in
our
front of
voices in a
everyone.
way that you wouldn't really have known it was us, so it could have been
No, it's
anybody
probably
just came in and
not.
fucked with it.
Yeah.
But you remember, you guys recorded yourselves on video while you recorded it. That's why I remember it. so
Oh
well.
shit, yeah, that's right. Dude, I wish I still had the video of when we set the alarm clocks for Bob. we had this
Fool's
old
Day.
guy we work with. His name is Bob, and if you think of just like 50, 60-year-old nerd, that's Bob. He had his pants up above his belly button, constantly pushing his glasses up against his forehead, and everything was about like, well, if you're gonna build that, well, you gotta go get this transistor, and I could show you that. And he did know a lot. The guy was a very knowledgeable person in terms of Radio Shack electronics, because he had been working there for fucking 40 years, I think. But on April Fool's Day, me and who was it?
You and
can't
Mike.
remember.
It was Mike.
Oh, it was me and Mike Kamuta. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was me and Mike. We went. Bob was very anal about certain things, and he didn't like being interrupted. He wasn't exactly a pleasant person to work with, but he was a nice guy. And one day on April Fool's Day, the night before, we set every alarm clock in the store. And if you've ever been in a Radio Shack, you know there's an entire wall full of alarm clocks. We set every alarm clock at like 1 minute intervals at like maybe 10 a.m. like right after the store had opened. And we didn't only do that, we also we had hearing impaired telephones that had extra loud ringers, and we plugged them into the store phone and sat outside, and he had customers with him, and all of a sudden you hear like and we had set up a camera inside and an audio recorder to record everything, and he just doesn't do anything. He keeps talking to the customer, and then you hear
Well, no, see, because I remember I wasn't there. You brought the tape back and we're like, let's listen to this.
yeah.
And shit, the tape is great because it was a cassette tape recorder that was set to record whenever there was audio. So it was recording for a while. So you're playing it back. Can you just hear a few seconds of like, oh yeah, sure. Let me show you where that is. Just little small talk about. Yeah. And then all of a sudden on the tape, and there's so many start going off, and then you just hear, oh, turn it off.
No, but he wouldn't address it. He was so angry that he refused to acknowledge it.
Yeah,
and he kept talking.
Remember the other guy that was in there?
And then
there was somebody else. One of the other workers was just like, "How the hell you turn this off?"
Fuck's sake.
On the video, you hear him.
But then,
fucking
while all the alarm clocks were going off, we called the hearing impaired phones. So you just hear.
I really wish you had that because the audio of it was so goddamn funny. Because that's when you start hearing them get upset.
He was so angry with us. Oh god. I forgot about Bob, man. Bob was so fucking funny.
Bob was a cool guy. He was fun. Oops. I loved those old Radio Shack days.
Yeah.
Just
we really just did anything
out there.
We wanted to.
Yeah. There's actually video if anybody wants to see a vlog we made 2003.
How the fuck am I supposed to make this jump?
You haven't made it?
No, I
haven't
come
either.
up short.
Oh.
Leave it high.
The closest I got was
I blew up
the first time, and I hit the edge.
Oh jeez. I made it.
Okay, I made it for no reason though.
Great. Oh, I made it.
Really? Well,
the things that you guys did, like if you did it now, you could start like a prank channel and be a millionaire.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were really ahead of our time.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, even with everything we did a few years before it would have been a huge thing.
Us Jackass, all the stuff that happened in Jackass, I was doing in high school.
Yeah.
Like all the shopping cart shit. We almost killed ourselves a bunch of times.
I did shit like that too. The shopping carts weren't safe around me.
Yeah, no, and it never occurred to us. Like we did videotape them, but it never occurred to me that it could be anything.
We were like, let's show the VHS tape of it to our friends.
Yeah,
we never thought. I remember, like, I was more involved. All right, you guys go do something. I'll record it. Like I would just sort of hang back. The first thing we ever put together was just the first night I met Chad. It was us and our friend Brian driving around Brick, New Jersey, and just fucking with people.
Yeah, the Rusty show.
Yeah, where he would just.
Oh man,
what did you like? I remember, like you guys would start asking people if they'd seen the Ultima weapon.
That was when we used to
follow people.
Yeah, we stopped going to school for a while. Well, actually, for the rest of senior year.
Yeah,
we would meet up at McDonald's. I would get dropped off at school and go meet him because he had a car, and we'd go to McDonald's and meet up, have breakfast, and then drive around for 8 hours with a video camera and then do the weirdest shit.
And then Chad gave me the tapes and I edited it together.
Yeah, we can't show some of this.
Some of it
is incriminating.
I know what you're talking about.
I have the tape again, and I will or Tuck has it. I got to get it from him still.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had Nat drop it off.
Yeah. So one day we will put those up. I think they'll be fun. Not all of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Some of it really would be incriminating, but there's plenty of funny stuff too.
Oh man! Hey, shout out to Khalifa Red X Games.
Hi.
Shit!
Hey,
son of a bitch!
Oh
my god! I crashed right at the finish line.
That
was dumb.
Yeah.
Wolfpack says that you can lift the train with a cargo bob.
No. Nah. I refuse to believe that.
Nah, I don't believe it.
I feel like there'd be footage of something like that.
Maybe in single player. I don't know.
No.
That's the only way I can think of. Maybe with mods on where you can remove the train. That'd be all I can think of.
What's up, Raider?
Somebody would have done it already.
Haven't we stopped the train though?
Nope.
You can stop it. It's easy.
It'll stop automatically.
You can stop it. It's easy.
Yeah,
it's not easy.
I thought we've stopped it.
You're a liar.
Petey's trolling.
Petey is a fucking liar.
I've stopped it loads of times.
No, you haven't. You've never stopped it.
I have. thing.
That's
He's
the
so
Donovan
sincere when he
Gentry.
says
Annoying.
it. Oh
Damn it.
God.
You know what?
I DNF'd. I fucking DNF'd.
That's what you get for
I'm
calling me
I'm
a
doing
liar.
terrible today.
I'm doing second best.
I actually won one.
John
Yay.
Blanco says, "Danger, you socks."
You suck.
All right.
Better than
Adnan
being
Aslam says, "Hey,
shoes.
Danger, where is Hike?"
He's in San Diego.
San Diego.
I assume anyway.
I'm at
I
Bush.
would assume.
I would hate to presume such a thing. You know.
Hi, Jared. Thanks.
Daddy Ice
Welcome
is
back,
so
Stunt
Russ, were you
Russ.
president of AV club in high school? No, I fucking hated those people. Fuck them.
Really?
I never got along. Like, here's the thing. Like, I went to a Catholic high school, despite not being Catholic or even religious at all myself. And my group of friends was mostly around because, like, I was in the play and shit. And there was a year where I was the student director, where I'd help out with the teacher director. And so I got to work with the crew a lot. And the crew, I was friends with them for a while, and they were the ones who were in the AV club. And I probably would have joined if it wasn't for in like sophomore year, I think, where they had this thing called the Kairos retreat, where Kairos, it's like this religious retreat
Hey, best gamer.
that the kids would go on, and you were never supposed to talk about what happened there. I'm like, no, I'm not going. But they all
What the hell
went,
does that mean?
and they all once they came
You
back.
get there and they're like, "Everybody, take your pants off."
The description of this
They
is
got back,
confusing.
and from that
No
point
custom
on-
T20, custom
What?
T20. What?
Yeah.
Says no custom T20, custom T20, or Osiris.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. But yeah,
Sorry.
it was just and they changed, and I just sort of, from then on, they always had this attitude of like because you know I always kind of had the sense of humor that I have now, and they were, you know, Russ, you really shouldn't say things like that. Like literally, like they came back from this religious retreat and were fucking changed people. I never wanted to deal with those fuckers after that point. It was always just like shit that we would always laugh about before that was suddenly, God, you know, that's not right.
shit
It's very
creeps me
mean to
out.
people. Yeah, it's really creepy. I don't like it.
They replaced them with replicants.
Yeah. You remember, Chad, you remember Dan Gualtieri?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the only other one in the group who didn't go on their retreat, so we basically became like the two guys. We're like, all right, fuck the rest of you. We'll hang out with each other. It was like, fuck that creepy
Shit, sorry,
Kairos
Danger.
retreat.
My school didn't have an AV club.
Audio video? Or audio visual?
What are you
What
gonna
is
do with
that?
that?
Mine
Learn how to
had
plug in
two.
VCRs?
Shit.
Mine had the AV club and then me with a camera.
Yeah.
And yeah, our TV production teacher used to just give me a camera and be like, do whatever you want, and I'll just grade it.
We did do video stuff in like our technology class though.
I was doing video stuff all through school. Like whenever there'd be like in an English class with like a paper on something, I'd be like, can I just make like a short video, like a short film about it? And they'd be like, yeah, sure. And that shit would get passed around the school. Like I still had teachers years after be like, oh, we still show your movie from this project and that. And then of course, this was of course a few years before everybody in the world became a fucking film director. So
Yeah.
Nowadays, I'm pretty sure everybody does shit like that, or they often will do like video projects.
Yeah,
But back
especially
then-
considering video equipment is now much easier to come by, considering
Yeah.
like you can even shoot something on your phone.
Yeah, it used to be special. You would tell somebody in like 1999, 2000, like, yeah, I want to make movies. Like they'd be like, what? How would you even begin to do something like that?
I remember
Move to Hollywood?
I think it was around the time I was in NYFA is when it started to change, like 04, 05.
our TV production teacher used to let us take the Canon XL1 and go shoot with it, and people saw that and were like, what the
That was an
fuck?
impressive looking camera at the time. Yeah.
Because at the time you had regular camcorders, and then that was the first time. I mean, it was still kind of professional, but it was also somewhat consumer grade.
Yeah.
And it was the first time that anything looked professional that was consumer grade.
Was that, by the way, the camera you shot the Essence of Schubauer on?
It absolutely was.
Okay.
What's the essence of Schubauer?
I hope everybody will find this as funny as I do, but I always fucking love this story because I never got to see this. It was a short film that Chad made with our friend Brian, And Chad, I'll let you explain.
Well,
what
all
that
right.
was.
So some context to why we would shoot this. Our teacher, Mr. Schubauer, he's the only teacher I ever liked because he was the kind of teacher that would tell you to shut the fuck up. And he's the one that let me do anything for a grade.
Is he the
And
one
we
that
had-
punched the kid?
No, God, no. Although I wouldn't put it past
That'd
him.
be funny.
But he, I can't even remember what the project was, but we had to do we had to just do the essence of something. And the first thing that came to mind is we're gonna do the essence of Schubauer because everybody else was doing like stupid shit, and I was like, oh, let's do the essence of Schubauer and just talk about what we think his life is like because he's so bitter. So he's a bigger guy, and we were like, well, I'm bigger, I'll be Schubauer, and it was this dramatic just shots of him waking up in the morning and staring at himself in the mirror and just kind of contemplating why he's even still alive.
And this is what they were gonna turn into, the man himself.
Yeah, and then like showing him in a classroom with kids, and like you just hear their voices ringing out and then just fading, and then like an inner monologue of him just like, why do I do it? Why the fuck am I here? Why don't I just end it? And and then it cuts to it, like you see the clock of the school hit and the buzzer goes off, and then it's just a shot of him sitting on the steps of a church with his head in his hands, and then it's him driving home, and he sees one of his students on the road, and he steps on the gas,
Brian,
and he runs him over, and then looks back, and then backs up over the body, and then it cuts back to him in front of his mirror crying, and then laughing. So we shot the whole thing, uploaded the footage. We had just recently gotten digital editing decks because we had been editing analog up until then.
like VCR to VCR.
Yes, because we got the XL1. They're doing DV, so we had digital decks now. We uploaded all the footage. I was editing it, and we told him what we were doing, and he was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And we were like, no, it's gonna be great, trust me. The day I come in, I go to edit, and all my data is corrupted, and I try to play my timeline, and I get sporadic clips working, interspliced with some wedding footage, and then just scrambling. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like, Schubauer, what did you do? He's like, I didn't do anything. And I just stared him down. I gave him the worst evil eye I've ever given anybody. I was so upset. And he was just like, well, I guess you're going to have to work on something new. And I was like, you fucking cocksucker. I can't believe this.
I was so upset because Brian had been so I hadn't even met Chad
You
at
were
this
proud
point,
of it.
but Brian had been talking this movie up and he told me the whole thing. I'm like, that's fucking hysterical. And he described it all to me. I'm like, I can't wait to see it, and I never got to see it because the footage got all fucked. So
That
sad.
sucks.
The best was when Brian, I think it was Brian's first year in that class, because I don't even remember, because I think this was when we were in the third year of that class. Yeah, it had to be, because that's when Brian brought in his Pledge of Allegiance video.
Oh, the one that I made with him.
Yeah, and what we had to do is we had to shoot footage of a flag and have the Pledge of Allegiance spoken over it, and whoever had the best one, which, I mean, it's really not hard to fuck up, but people somehow did. Whoever got the best one, that video would be played on the morning announcements of that school. It wasn't our school. We had to travel to another school to do this. And I was like, I got
Ketchup
this.
is a bitch in
They're going to
this,
love mine.
but they never turn
And
off. I've said it to them before.
What I did was I just got a shot of a flag, and
Fuck it, I'll choose it.
I had every single person in the classroom scream the Pledge of Allegiance at the top of their lungs, so it sounded like people were being slaughtered.
No.
And then I spliced in single frames from horror movies that I loved, like one from Hellraiser of a man getting ripped in half by chains. So there's a couple shots from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Evil Dead, and it would just blip on the screen like boom, and then go back to the flag waving, and everybody was like, "What the fuck is this?" But then Brian brings his in.
So yeah, because Brian asked me, he's like, Russ, I have this project for school. Do you want to help me out with it? I have to do a Pledge of Allegiance video. And what we came up with
So I did it first.
was, I still have somewhere. Actually, if I can ever find it, I would love to show it at some point. Where
Right.
Brian
working
put
for
on this
ages.
hood, like this black hood, and we lit him from behind at his home so you couldn't see his face. You just saw this figure standing in front of the light. And he just recited it going, I pledge of allegiance, or pledge allegiance to the flag. And in between each verse,
Best gamer,
we would
Sean,
cut to
Whitelow.
the
Yeah, I don't
scene
think
happening.
we're
And
inviting tonight,
it was
so
just Brian
chill
sitting at
stream
home,
tonight.
like reading a book. And he had a replica, like a doll of the rabbit from Monty Python and the Holy Grail that attacks them toward the end of the movie. The rabbit with pointy teeth, very pointy teeth. And
Right.
so we did this little scene, and every time it cut back to another shot, him like reading, and then it would show like in the background, it would zoom in, and you'd see the rabbit peer around the corner. And then it just kept going, and in between each one, it like snuck up behind him, and then it just starts eating his throat and just fucking like attacking him and killing him. And then it ends with him, as it's getting to the last verse, it just shows the rabbit standing like over his dead body, and he turns around, and he's got a mini American flag in his mouth.
But my favorite part about
Yeah.
it was indivisible, or no, one nation under God. He's like one nation under God. And so I don't know why, but at the time I fucking lost my shit watching that.
And from what I understand, didn't they show it?
Yeah, they had to show them all. They showed every one of them. Everybody. The thing is,
school had to see
everybody lost their shit with mine because they didn't know what it was happening, and they were all confused. And by the end, they were like, "What the hell?" When Brian's played, it was silent, except for me and our buddy Joe, who were dying. We were just fucking in tears, like, "What the shit is this? This is great."
Oh, I love
Hey,
it. And yeah, that's
see you later,
so
Caleb
just-
Bongle.
Bye,
Bye,
Caleb. King Jared, what's up? He says, who wants to know about, for anybody who watched the last Forest stream, who really wants to know about that door they found? Yeah. I wonder when they're going to
I hope
release
that
that.
they do
Oh,
says that
I've
in
been
the next
saying
one.
that to
yeah.
Russ.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, they've been known, like, major shit they will not talk about in the updates. So, like, when the crater was first
Night, gamer.
brought in, apparently it was version 0.16. And it was nowhere in the notes. It wasn't even mentioned. It was just people suddenly were back in the game walking around and were like, what the fuck's this big hole? Like, so we gotta, like, I feel like we gotta keep checking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause it could come at any time.
Colby Ardido says, I don't watch the Forest streams.
You should.
Well,
Oh, you should.
Look,
That's
it's
wonderful.
it's a huge time investment,
I might stream
especially if you're catching up.
Forest.
But
It'd be my first ever,
Oh, you should.
ever game other than GTA.
it's so much fun.
It is. I love that game.
It's a game that really keeps you on your toes. You know.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's fun.
I truly look forward to every time we play that.
Me too.
Me too. I can't wait to play the.
I
the new
pester
update.
Russ on days that we don't play it.
So it's like we'll be planning like GTA or tabletop, and she'll be like,
Oh.
"So, a forest?" I'm like, "No, not tonight." Are you sure? Yeah.
Ah, shit.
I totally accidentally did not choose the right bike, so hopefully this works out.
My batteries.
I chose my Hachiku.
I forgot to ring the insurance.
King Jared wants to know if they'll ever make it so that you can't eat the cannibals. I think they're gonna make it so eventually that'll make you
Feel sick, yeah.
infected or sick. Yeah,
Or you become
Oh.
a cannibal.
come one of them.
Shit.
We already kind of are. Oh my God! What the
Wait a
hell?
minute. If you could eat the we already eat the cannibals.
No, but what they're saying is because you know how your character when you eat it makes that like bleh, like it's
Oh,
not happy
right,
that
right,
they did
right,
that.
right. Yeah.
'Cause
But surely you got to get used
clearly
to it somewhere.
infection.
No crap.
I don't know, because like infections aren't really a part of it yet, even though like because it's always like, oh, you're covered in blood, wash off so you don't get infected.
Yeah.
And we'll walk around constantly covered in blood with no problem. So I think it's just something that hasn't really been implemented yet, but will eventually. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Bullshit. Oh my god.
No!
Oh my god, are you serious?
Did we all just?
Oh.
Okay, good.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, you have to start all over from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I fell off right
I
at
was
the
just-
end.
I was just screwing around.
That's what
and
I did.
jumped down to the bottom.
Right where it
And then,
turns at the end.
I had
Yeah.
to start all over again. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
What are you
that's where I
driving, Russ?
just- It was an
Oh, shit.
accident. Look, it makes it barely. Oh, hi.
What's up?
Oh, no. Oh.
Hey Chad, speed up.
I gotta be careful right
Relive
now.
the place.
I've gotten so squirrely.
Were you drinking before we started?
Maybe. Son of a bitch.
How does it work? So you make the you make
Oh my
the
god.
assumption there.
Wait,
my
what?
God.
Where am? What? Oh.
Yeah.
No. Ah, fuck.
No.
Ow!
I wish there was a checkpoint in the middle.
Me too.
That'd be nice.
I'm okay with it. Oh shit.
I'm just glad my bike can make that one longer jump.
Oh,
'Cause
finally.
it's close.
Oh my god. AJ Dolta says, "What is the forest about?"
Oh,
It's
son of a bitch.
it's a survival game where you're stranded in a forest, and there's a lot of cannibals. You gotta build stuff. You gotta survive. You know, all the good stuff.
It's a lot of fun.
It's
For
wonderful.
a game that's still in its alpha stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great for an early access. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I can't imagine how good the final game's gonna be.
Say.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'll get worse, like DayZ.
Yeah,
God.
they just pull a full DayZ. And just like, by the way, the cannibals, there are none now.
They're all
Yeah.
chickens.
You got complaints
See-
that it was too hard.
You see, we didn't like the way that the AI was set up with the cannibals, so we made it so that instead of they'll just walk through walls now.
Like he brings up during the forest stream, all you hear is Russ go, "Oh no!" It's true. Oh no, and gotta go.
Yeah.
That's
my
Russ's
Christine would
catchphrase. Oh no!
Gotta go.
I've not managed to get around this fucking corner.
Oh man, I cleared that bridge like a boss. That was actually really impressive. I was driving on the outside of a train, and
Oh, you're over
I
by
had-
the train, eh?
I had to clear a bridge that I wasn't able to get on because the train was taking up all the space.
Made
And I
it.
just popped right over it. Oh shit!
Oh, there's a train.
Didn't mean to do
There's
that.
a train.
Oh shit.
Beat the train. Oh, I died.
Oh, son of a
Oh
bitch.
come on! Oh
This
why?
is- This is
Super easy, right?
it's frustrating. It's
Oh, just wait
What
till you get
this
to
is?
the second one.
yeah, I got to it. I got right before it, and
No, I mean
felt
the second one that none of you have gotten to yet.
Yeah, I'm in second place. I think I'm coming up on things now.
Oh shit! I can't land this fucking jump.
Come on, you
Go
got
too
it.
slow or too fast. No, too fast again.
Yeah, just don't go so fast.
But then I go too slow.
It'll be fine.
Oh my god, dude, my hands are twitchy. I'm fucking flying all over the place.
I'm at the second one now. Oh boy.
Woohoo! Perfect.
Oh.
Oh, that's how you do it.
I hope I can finish this in this bike. What do you think?
Oh my god.
Are
I don't
there
see me finishing
turtles
this one.
in Forest, Russ? Yes, there are turtles.
Yeah. There's two different kinds of turtles. There's tortoises and there's sea turtles.
Wait, there's two different kinds in the game?
Right?
Yeah.
I haven't
didn't-
seen
I never
Yeah,
I,
seen
I didn't
any.
think
it?
about it, I guess.
Yeah. Out by the marshland, there's tortoises, and on the beach by the yacht, there's sea turtles.
I didn't realize they were different.
Yep, they're different.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh no! Oh shit! I wasn't. big. I looked over comments for half a second.
Franklin N. says, can you try playing Ark Survival Evolved?
I do want to play that.
Yeah, we can do that eventually.
Joe Bot says, why does Russ's mic sound so fucked up? I don't hear
Discord. It's if he probably means like when I robot and shit.
Like
Yeah.
Discord.
We can't get around it. It just happens.
If you were watching my stream or listening to my stream, you'd hear the same thing from everybody else. Every now and then.
What's going on,
All
Sammy?
right, let's not fuck this up.
Finally got to see me
It's
live.
it's impressive that you got second with that bike.
I know. I haven't yet. Come on, make it.
Oh, you can do it.
Made it.
You did
Perfect shot. Nice.
it. Nice shot.
Woo.
I
the
couldn't
sub
get around
goal
that
thing? You knew,
corner at
Danger.
the end.
Russ on a bagger. Holy cow! Actually, that was the Damon.
Yeah, I went with the Damon, unfortunately.
Not as bad as the bagger.
Yeah. I
much more
totally
of this
thought
is there?
I chose the Ruffian.
Is the sub goal thingy new? Yes, it is new. It's brand new. It's you can tell because it's so shiny. They should add hemp to the forest. They really should, like, because you could use it for so many things. Like they should make it so that that's what you have to make ropes out of.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe like some like thatch stuff. Like if you wanted a thatch roof, you're gonna have to make it out of hemp.
That would be cool. I can't wait. I can't wait till the day the game's finished and maybe they open it up to Steam Workshop.
Yeah.
See
that'd be
what
great.
people come up with.
No.
Annie Franzik says, Snake, are you in Grand Theft Alien? Yeah.
Are you in Grand Theft Alien, Russ?
I am, yes.
Which
Are you?
Which character have you played?
Oh, I really have to stretch my acting muscles to play Russ. Who are you? Who do you play in it?
Oh, I play Agent 2.
I love that we still have not defined your names.
I don't
just
think
Agent
you
number
should
2.
ever define the name.
I
of
don't
Agent
want
2.
I don't want to, ever.
Hey, I play security guard.
Yeah, he plays guard, basically. Yeah, security guard.
Yeah.
It's so far we've seen him be the security guard at a Playboy Mansion style, or no, it was the Playboy Mansion per the story, and the Humane Labs.
All the same guy too.
Yep.
Just man who wears many hats. Well, one hat really, but just kind of all encompassing.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I really like where that series is going.
I know. Here's the thing, like, I know how the season's gonna end, and I can't wait to blow
Should
everybody's
advertise
mind.
for subs in the chat, guys.
We actually came up with something that when we said it, we were all like, "Oh shit, that's amazing!"
You're never gonna gain
And
people viewing your
you wouldn't expect it, I think, from this kind of a show, but
videos
it's
and
gonna
stuff.
be a cool ending.
Through that, just put effort into your videos.
And a really weird setup for season
advertise
2.
on
Really
social
weird.
media and shit.
How many
How
episodes
many-
we're gonna do? Who knows?
Yeah. Well, that was going to be.
Oh,
my
is that
question.
what you were gonna ask? Wow, what are the
Yeah.
odds? I answered the question as you were asking it.
How many episodes per season? Because it kind of feels like it's getting close to the end of season 1. It feels like it.
Well, I would call what we just did like the mid-season finale and premiere. I don't know. It's like a
okay.
mid-season point. We're gonna do another build up to another big thing, and then I think end the first season.
Annie Franz Jack says, "I just watched all of them." I assume she means the
Oh,
Alien
cool.
series. I assume, unless she's talking
Yeah.
about the Forest, which congratulations.
Yeah, you should. Oh,
Either way.
shout out to Nonstop Gaming, who is an upcoming YouTuber and wants some advice.
Okay. Any specific advice?
Yeah, if you got any specifics, but just remember to stick with it no matter what. I realized today when I was telling Mom about, we went down there, I told her about something with the channel, and I realized, I'm like, oh my God, we've been doing this for 3 years almost. So
Yeah.
it's the kind of thing it's a time commitment, and it's, you gotta stick with something. Don't be discouraged if you're not successful overnight.
Oh yeah, and because you won't be.
Yeah, you won't be at all. Like, that's just the way it goes. Whoa. Oh, come on.
I'm just screwing around at this point. I'm doing donuts down the ramp.
Jose Torres says, are you guys down for Arma 3? You know what? I would love to go back into Arma
Yeah, you know, I did a lot of testing around in Arma 3 trying to get the Exile mod to work. Because we were going to do Exile DayZ mod. And it's fucking... Arma pisses me off. Not so much Arma the game, because, you know, they did good with what they had. But, like, the community, like, the servers. There's no such thing as just Arma anymore. Like, you can't just play Arma. Like, you have to... And every server has their own mods that require you to download all of their mods. So you spend all day downloading 18 gigabytes worth of mods. And then you go in and they're like, oh, this is out of date. And it's like, what date is it supposed to be? I got the latest one. I got the most up-to-date version. Are you not running the most up-to-date version? And like that's like that for every fucking server.
What's up, Makey?
So like,
my problem was
you can work hard on trying to get the game to run right for like 3 or 4 days just to get like one solid game in where like you get in and somebody's just gonna shoot you in the back of the head and it's like, well, you're done. And then they call you gay.
Yeah.
my problem was that you guys, Russell mentioned the whole. I've never played Arma, but he mentioned the Exile thing. So Arma 3 was free a couple weekends ago, and I downloaded the mods. But I tried to download the mods. I was looking at instructions on how to get all the mods set up for that one, and every set of instructions, no matter how current they were, led me to places that the files or the links that they were trying to tell me to go to didn't exist anymore. And I was just like, I'm fucking done. They told me to download the launcher, and the launcher wasn't updated, and I was like,
yeah,
it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's a huge pain in the ass.
Things
And like,
yeah.
unless you're spending a lot of your time like on the forums, and you're devoting energy to knowing what the newest things are and where to get them, like you're deep within the Arma community. Like you're just fucked. There's no way to do it. Even if you just do everything from the workshop, it's just not gonna fucking work. It's gonna be fucking garbage. Anyways, so we're probably not gonna do Arma 3 anytime soon. I'd love to because it's great. It really is great. I just wish I could just play the fucking game, you know?
Bye, Super Kai.
We could make our own missions. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Or do Life. We did Altus Life once, remember?
Yeah, we
Of
were
course.
hardcore apple farmers.
Yeah, you can see that video. Just look up hardcore on our channel. You'll find hardcore apple farms.
Hardcore.
Yeah,
It's
I just
a,
love. All right, the great part about because it's like a RP server, so you're like role playing that you're apple farmers. But then I guess
we
there were
were
like police. There's also police that like go around and try to stop you.
Apple farming
And,
is one of the many things you can do in that, but mostly like there was like an economy involved and so on and so forth. So you would do jobs to get money. And one of the earliest things you would do is just go get apples and then sell apples so you can get better stuff.
Yeah.
So you can do better things. But I just devoted myself to apple farming.
Yeah, like that's why we went hardcore with apple farm. And, Danger had the brilliant role play idea, like of just walking up to people and going, "Hey, you work for me now." And everybody he said it to got in the truck and started working for him. It was amazing how well
This is
it
like
worked.
something I would have done in the fucking Red Dead.
Hey,
And
you
the
work
truck.
for me now.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ.
everybody check that video out. I'm sure Eric Reardon could probably pull up the link, or Andrew Savicki or somebody, because it's like it is a funny video. It's the only time we ever really did an Arma 3 one. We had other Arma 3 footage too. We never did anything with. Remember?
And that wasn't even our truck either.
That's true.
That was just a guy that I walked up to and said, "You work for me now." and
his truck became yours.
Yeah, and then his truck became my truck. Because I was going to kill him and take his truck, but like I just started talking to him, and I'm like, "No, wait, I can trick this rube. I can make him work for me."
And yeah, a lot of those moments are in that video.
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
Even
that
the
on
part where I
purpose.
say this guy's a rube. He was actually just a nice guy, but I'm like, this fucking rube.
Oh, danger! Oh,
Hey,
my God.
Russ.
Shit.
We had other Arma footage we never edited because it was around the time we both started working full time as video editors. There was just no time, and it's right before we started streaming.
Yeah.
Where we had these guys like fucking with us in Arma and just killing us over. Oh shit! Sorry, danger.
Oh, Chad.
Well, we rolled up on them. We rolled up on these guys, right?
Yeah.
And we found like a pretty armored truck. We had some weapons. We've been surviving out in the wasteland for a while. And so, in fact, I think we were playing Arma Wasteland.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, what the?
Which I love. But these guys, they were much better geared. They had tanks, they had RPGs, they had sniper rifles, and they hit our truck. So we're like, we got to get out and take them head on. And so we get out and they blow us away. And then like as we're dead, they start taunting us.
Yeah.
Because and they're like oh, you're noobs, you're not, or whatever
They're
the fuck
type
they
to
were
be like, you
saying.
fucking faggot noobs.
Yeah, and then Russ started going off, and that was I think
like,
that was the first time we ever
no.
did the Ed Wynn voice.
Like,
And
oh
you're like,
no,
oh,
please
fuck.
don't talk to me that way. You're using such foul language.
And they just kept on getting more and more angry. And then Russ was like, we weren't dead yet. We were just like unconscious, and they were just taunting us, taunting our bodies, and then Russ is like, "You sound tough enough to be fighting a real war."
Oh my god!
And then they get a tank and they start running us over.
Bye, Taylor.
I loved fucking with those guys.
We still have that footage.
Dude,
The
this
footage
thing
exists.
I think it's on
somewhere.
the drive.
is anybody else having a problem with the checkpoints
Oh!
and respawning?
Not yet.
really.
I
if-
missed the
if I-
checkpoint. I had to
Farm,
go
okay.
around a donut twice.
Yeah, no, I've had it where I'll hit a checkpoint and then something will happen and I'll spawn and it'll set me back like 2 checkpoints.
Oh shit.
No, I haven't
Yeah,
had
I've
that
been
happen.
lapped now, I think twice
Huh.
because of that happening.
Russ got Chad got prolapsed.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, Chad and I just
Oh, head on.
Just got prolapsed.
Yeah.
we just knocked heads like two little kids.
Oh, God damn it. This ramp keeps fucking me up.
Mitchell Dalton says y'all should do dual cam more often. It's actually our thing. We do
Yeah,
it
we
every
do it
time.
Every stream.
Uh,
even the tabletop streams where we don't even really need to do it.
It doesn't,
Yeah.
doesn't even really make sense, but we do
I
it.
just did it again.
Whee!
This fucking thing.
Oh, Eric Reardon found the apple farming video.
Tripping.
I haven't
Any-
watched that in a long time,
And he says you guys should play Witcher 3.
Yeah.
dude. I
gotta get back
love
to it.
Witcher 3. Again, we're more multiplayer game like oriented here. That's part of why
Yeah.
we don't play so much stuff like that. But
Whoa.
it is a fantastic game.
I would love it if we ever got to the point where we could be closer together, because then we could play those like a single player game and just both be in the same room.
That
That's
would
true.
be funny.
Well, I
And
kind
just
of like
chill.
the idea. Like, I don't mind, but it would have to be an edited thing. Like, I don't mind the idea of both like playing the same game and then editing something together where it
Yeah,
cut
but I
back and
hate it,
forth.
though.
Yeah, it would just be a lot of work, and we don't have the time right now.
Yeah.
If it ever got to the point where we could do this full time, great. Then there would be time. For
It's
that.
not a terrible idea, but it is a complex idea.
Right. It would take time. It wouldn't be an easy edit.
Hey, Slow
man.
Voice 28 says, "Hey, I love you. No homo."
Oh.
Hey, look, even if there was a little bit of homo, we're okay with it.
Eric
I think
Partridge,
everyone's a little bit homo.
sorry, Eric, for not getting this question out there earlier, but he really wants to know, Christine, have you made any cookies or brownies lately?
No, I haven't. I don't
Oh.
have enough old stuff saved up because it's hard to, since it's not legal here yet.
What?
Yeah.
It's hard to get it in very large quantities. So when I have made stuff, I've used the vaped weed. So it's not completely, it doesn't burn away like with you.
And for anyone who would
smoke it.
question if it still works,
Oh, yeah, dangerous.
Dangerous story.
Can attest to that.
Christine is doubtful. She's like, I don't know if this is working or not. And I'm
I-
over here
Oh,
like,
we're done.
oh my god!
I have yet to feel anything from edibles.
KRJ,
PD won the playlist, everybody.
Oh,
Yay.
congratulations.
Yeah, you
yeah.
did. That son of
So
a bitch.
congratulations,
Doing so
PD.
well in the beginning.
Also, I have to do a shout out to a name we used to see all the time. It's been a while. That one Taco Bell guy.
Oh, that one
is
Taco
in the
Bell
chat.
guy.
Missed you, buddy. And he says
Taco
almost
Bell
20K
guy.
subs.
I had a taco today. I had 4 tacos today.
Wow.
I made them myself. Well, I mean, I didn't. My sister made them. I assembled my 4 tacos though, out of ingredients that she prepared.
Ooh.
Credit where credit due.
Yeah.
This reminds me, I told my mom today when I saw her about I had to explain to her and give context for the honey bun taco pizza party.
Yeah.
And my mom, I don't get my sense of humor. She's not, I don't usually find that shit funny, but she thought that was hilarious.
Oh, anybody that doesn't know, when we hit 20,000 subscribers, we're probably not going to do it right away because I'm so fucking broke. But Russ and I are going to have a honey bun taco pizza party.
Yeah. It's gonna go down, and we're probably gonna broadcast it live because I assume we can.
I feel
Grab a
like
webcam or
this might
something.
actually work out because I'm probably gonna be taking a vacation to Jersey and Maine
The game
at the
fish,
end
hey,
of August or beginning of
censored,
September.
adapt, what's
And I
going
feel
on?
like that
Chat goes.
might
That could
probably
work.
be the time that you guys hit 20,000.
Oh no, we'll hit it far
Shit,
before that.
That would be great.
Really?
Yeah.
Forget
Well,
to
even
smack
if
the
we
like
do,
and
even if it's
subscribe
not,
if you're
we
new
could,
here.
like, basically when we hit 20,000 is
Appreciate
when
it.
we're gonna plan it. Like, you know, maybe we could do it before then. But hey, if you're coming out here, we should still do something. And
Yeah.
God, I've always wanted to go back to your parents' place in Maine. That was a fucking great trip.
That would be great.
You want? It'd be
Dude,
great
what
if
if we
be like,
went?
"Hey,
What if we picked up Danger along the way and we all went up to Maine to do the
Wow.
party?
oh my God,
That's
we all
actually
go
a
to Maine."
brilliant idea.
But the problem is their internet connection sucks. So as far as streaming it,
We can
Look, we can stream on-
We can make it an
Yeah.
edited video.
We can make it an edited video.
I think that's a
when
better idea
If we do
anyways,
try to
personally.
stream, we like even just like a small thing, and then we'll put up an edited thing later. Like
We'll go to
there's-
McDonald's and
we
use
can
their
just
internet.
drop the bit rate.
McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly.
because what we can do, because my parents' house
They are available in
is a little
races.
full right now, but there is
You can
I
choose
think
them
there's a motel right around the corner that's,
as stock car, and they
pretty
got the
affordable.
hydraulics in them.
Yeah.
and if we got like
Okay,
2
yeah,
or 3
I
rooms
imagine it
there,
would be. Oh,
I mean,
my God,
I
that'd be
don't.
great.
I don't want to buy the place, but sure.
Yeah. No.
Dude, we gotta. You know what I would love to do, Chad, that we wanted to do last time but never did?
A fucking
is
ghost
go to-
movie.
Oh my God, we should do that. I was gonna say we should go to that really fucking middle of nowhere strip club. I always want to go to the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere
It's close to
main
the house.
strip club.
I told you me and Mark
It's
went,
so
right?
Wait, what's it called?
yeah, you did.
I don't even remember what it's called. It's
Oh.
it's in between where my grandfather's house is and
Hey, you
where
guys
my
got
parents
invites.
live. Oh, I sent invites to you guys.
Yeah, me and Chad are already in the same.
Oh,
same-
okay. I'm accepting.
thing.
Don't accept my invite. I'm
Okay.
accepting Chad's.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent invites to everybody. No, but
All right, I'll
yeah,
send it to you, Christine.
it's
Thank
this
you.
strip club that's directly in between my parents' house and my grandfather's house, and it's the weirdest location because it's like
Sorry.
it's
No,
very kind of rural and I don't know.
it's not the kind of place you would associate with a strip club.
It's out of place. It's very out of
It's like
place.
the middle of the woods, Maine.
It's
You know?
yeah, there's on both sides of it is just trees, but it's
How is it
I mean,
compared
it's-
to where I live?
It's honestly, it's comparable. Actually, it's probably a little bit more desolate and spread out.
Yeah. It's
Not down where like where Chad's family lives. There's definitely like a little town.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
A little
kind of
one
it's a
street
little
town.
bigger. It is big. It is slightly bigger in area than where you live, but I think it's a little more spread out.
Yeah.
So it's probably pretty comparable.
But
I see.
Mark,
Okay.
my cousin Mark and I went one night, and he was just like, "Oh, we gotta fucking see this," because he
Yeah.
couldn't believe that it was there. And I don't like strip clubs, but I was like, "All right, let's. I guess we should figure out what the hell's going on here." So we told my parents, and my mom and dad were like, well, have fun, I guess. And it was the weirdest. Like, there were 3 guys in there. They served they served all alcohol, mixed drinks and everything, which I don't think they do in all the strip clubs in Jersey. It depends.
You have to if it's a full nude strip club, there's no alcohol.
Yeah.
And that's most places, I think. I don't know by Maine.
Wait, what's full nude then?
There's one here in Texas.
No underwear,
and they
nothing.
Yeah,
Pussy and
full, exactly what it sounds
so
like.
if you're gonna see their pussies, you can't have alcohol.
Pussy lovers, come on in.
It's such a weird
first-
word to use. That's why I love using it.
The first time I ever went to strip club was last E3, because like all the YouTubers were going, and I was asked to go along. I'm like, sure. I had to explain that I had never been, and I was like, look, it's not that I didn't want to ever go. It's just every time like I had a friend who was like, hey, we should go to strip club. Something came up. And we just never went. So they were all very excited that it was my first time at a strip club. So basically, like, everything was paid for. It was crazy. It was just, but you know, and I realized when I went there, because I always thought like, strip clubs, whatever. I think strip clubs are awesome. Like, I think they're full. I like every single girl that came up and just be like, hi, how you doing? And you just bullshit with them.
It's because they want
they're
your
all
money.
very nice. I don't give a shit. They're nice. I'm like, okay. Like,
Now,
there's actually oh wait, go ahead.
My thing is, like, I don't like strip clubs for what they are. The thing I enjoy about them is watching the guys watch the girls.
Because that's true too.
Because it's so fucking weird to see how focused they are. Like,
It's sad.
I guarantee
It's like
that focus
those
on
are
anything
creepy.
matters.
Those
It's
are
like Tuesday
The
afternoon
regulars.
at the fish market.
Yeah.
like I liked honestly just bullshitting with them. I was just like, oh yeah, sure. And then most of the time it's like, oh, do you want to dance? I'd be like, no, you know, I no, I can't. But you know, like because I was just kind of like, it was really because I was broke. It's like, no. Like, I told Christine my lap dance story, which was extremely awkward because my first ever lap dance that I got where I sat down.
It was from Hike.
I guess. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how lap
And I
dance
guess.
goes.
And
That's
I
his
guess.
initiation.
Well, here's what happened. I guess somebody had stuck gum on the seat. So she's doing her thing, and all of a sudden she goes, why is there gum on the back of my leg? And it was so weird because she thought she freaked out. She's like, why is there like chewed up gum on my leg? I'm like, I don't know. It must have been on the seat.
Sure, that's not your pussy.
It's just
Is that some sort of fetish?
I don't know. It was so weird, like, because then it turned into like an awkward moment where I think she was like, "Did this guy just put gum on me?" And I was, no,
I feel like
it's not my
you
gum.
totally missed an opportunity to make it even weirder. Like, you
Look,
could have
I
made that
didn't
so
wanna make
fucking
it weirder.
fun and weird.
My gum.
It was just me and her.
Just be like,
Who
just
would-
go with it. Just go with it.
I only like making things weird when other people can experience it. It's just me and her. It's just, I didn't work.
Yeah.
If somebody else could have seen it, I'd been like, yeah, funny.
You don't make
It's
shit
just
weird
fucking
just
so
for
strange.
yourself.
Not always.
No, I love that. That's how I get through my day.
Yeah. But no, yeah, but I remember when we were at PAX, we went to one, and Bren was the best. Brendan was with us, and he was also broke. And we're in Seattle at some strip club that everybody else assured us was an awful strip club, but we were just like, no, it seems nice enough. Oh, Jesus, Petey. Like, I'm not discerning. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. And this girl comes up to Brendan. She's like, hey, baby, how you doing? He's like, oh, you know, pretty good. She's like, so you want to dance? He's like, no, sorry, I can't. And she's like, oh, you don't want to be rubbing some titties or something like that. And he's like, oh, that's okay. And he grabs his own chest. He's like, I got some titties I can feel up right here. It was the best shutdown of a stripper I could ever imagine.
There we go. Ah, shit. I was doing an awesome grind.
But yeah, there was
ended.
one stripper there who just started talking about how she was into like cosplay and she made her own costumes. And by the end of her talking, we're like, you know what, this girl's cool. Jake, and I think it was Team Epiphany. Jake, get a lap dance from this girl. She deserves it. She's like, oh, thanks.
Did you add her on Facebook?
No, fuck no.
Why?
I don't know. It was never offered.
You made
Hey,
a
look,
new friend.
She went and got she gave a lap dance to somebody. It wasn't me.
I only add girls who give me lap dances on Facebook.
No, I don't talk much beyond that.
I mean, you know what? I gotta say, like, if I was gonna get anything out of a strip club experience, I'd like it to be a Facebook friend, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, somebody says I live in Seattle. Which one was it? I really don't remember. I don't remember at all.
Shit.
It was upstairs above a sex shop, and very seedy.
I love it when people don't realize that Nightbot isn't a real person.
Oh, it's the best.
And they're like, "Come on, Nightbot, quit. Quit spamming, Nightbot." Hey mods, can you ban Nightbot? Nightbot spamming.
Can you time Nightbot out?
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Tristan Raptor's in. Hey, Tristan Raptor.
yeah.
He says play Overwatch.
He really wants us. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking us about I saw Kevin Martin earlier was asking about Overwatch, and it's not my kind of game. And I don't know about Danger.
I'm not really into it, to be honest.
I've seen people play it, and it looks, like they're having fun, and I don't mind watching, but it's not my kind of game.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try it out. It's been long enough now to where, since I played a first-person shooter,
Yeah.
and that one looks fun enough.
You know what? DJ Sarsaparilla says, Nightbot's not real?
You know what first-person shooter's good that I'd actually like to play more of, Danger? You only played it the one time, was Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, yeah.
We
had a good time.
I like that game. Especially you play with
I only enjoy that game, like when we played it, we were not taking it seriously at all.
No,
and that's the only way I liked playing it, to be honest. I don't know if you knew this, but in the first round, I ran upstairs and I barricaded myself in the bathroom and I laid in the hot tub the entire round.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Censored adapt. Yeah, I do Xbox sometimes.
It's exactly what Tom Clancy was envisioning when he came up with
It's
the
not very much.
They're
now.
like, we need to put a hot tub
since
here because
Blaze
someone's
went.
going to hide in it.
Rivik. Hopefully, I say your name right. Sorry.
Shit, I'm
probably
trying to
not.
do a sick rail grind.
Jacob,
It's,
what's going on, guys?
It's,
man.
it just,
Slaps
you
going
know,
on.
It's tough. It's tough.
Danger, we're at 18,897 subs. We're 3 away from 18,900, and then it's that 100 sub countdown to hitting 19K.
Oh
We're
man,
103 away.
Thanks everybody for subscribing tonight. We've just been bullshitting and telling inappropriate stories and doing dumb stuff on bikes and whatever we've been doing this whole time. But these are my favorite kinds of streams because we actually like talk to people and say hi.
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't done that enough, and it's
It's true. I think last Sunday when we did like the big story time stream.
Oh
yeah.
The story
Some of
time
it,
stream
like-
was great.
We almost told so many stories though. I was like, I need a break
we
from
ran
it.
out.
It's only because I don't want to run out of stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I've lived a finite life there.
There's a lot of stories that I just don't remember anymore.
There's a shitload. Russ keeps bringing up stuff that I'm like, oh yeah. I would never have even remembered that.
There was so much stuff, especially from that old footage, like of you guys, like because I had to watch that footage so much while editing it.
Yeah.
that, like I just have
It's
committed
ingrained.
to memory. Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad you're there. You're my own little. You're like a journal for me.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah. Remember when this happened? Oh yeah.
Storytime Sunday by SFE.
Yeah. Kyler wants us to play his playlist. I'll have a look at it. I've got you on my friends list now, so I can pull that up.
Yeah.
It won't be today, but you know what? I can pull up
Unless it's
on,
short.
on the Rockstar Social Club.
If it's a short playlist, we could probably blast
I don't know. I just kind of like fucking around for the rest of this.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just goofing around. Just goofing it.
Yeah.
Just goofing it hard.
Yeah. Eric Partridge wants us to do Rainbow Six Siege with Brennan Dean. We did it the one time, and it would be a lot of fun to do again. I really didn't think I'd like it because it's been a long time since I liked a Rainbow Six game. I kind of liked the Vegas ones back on the Xbox 360, but I never really played much of them.
I've never been big into any of the Tom Clancy games. Like, I think the last one that I actually bought was the original Ghost Recon.
Yeah, and I wasn't crazy about Ghost Recon back in the day.
No, neither was I.
Which also surprises me. Did you see the Ghost Recon Wildlands trailer?
No.
Game looks fucking great. It's like a team-based, like I'm pretty sure it's a multiplayer where you, as a
man.
team, you have to handle a situation. It's like in the middle of like desert area, like a Mexican desert,
Oh, I might
and
have seen
there's like, from the looks of it, what the gimmick is that you get airdropped or something like into this area, and like you can basically start the mission from wherever you want, and it's very open ended how you as a team will handle the situation. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
And it actually looks like it's handling darkness well. Like, so if you're going under cover of night, you just like it's just pitch black. Like you can't see, like you can see lights in the distance and judge your movement based on that. But other than that, you don't really see much. I like that kind of thing.
My thing is definitely open world games.
Yeah, mine too.
That's probably why I'm not
choice.
like I'm not crazy about like Overwatch or any Call of Duty game. I'm just not into it because it's like it's not what I want. It's not what I want to play.
That's why I can't wait for fucking the new Red Dead. They better. I hope they announce it.
Oh man,
I would be
really
satisfied
hope so.
with them bringing Red Dead to PC.
Yeah.
I
But just
they
imagine
put the
them
Rockstar editor.
with
in it.
all the work that they've put in GTA Online and kind of really understanding what this is now and knowing how to use it. Imagine them putting that into Red Dead.
That'd be great.
Because the original Red Dead's Online was very much like the GTA 4 Online. Like it was an open world kind of thing, but it wasn't really sure.
It was absolutely a step between. Oh, I ranked up. A step between GTA 4 and GTA 5 because it was much better with just the standard open world aspect of it. And also you can see like they had the weapon wheel that is in GTA 5 now.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope something I hope that Rockstar uses more often, because like all their games kind of have a similar shooting system now. Like, but the best shooting to this day I've ever played in any game, like just the feel of it and how like weighty every shot felt and how like just realistic in general. If it was Max Payne 3, if they could borrow from Max Payne 3's shooting system and just weapon system in general.
I've still never played a Max Payne game.
Dude, you don't even have to play the first two, because the first two were Remedy, and those games were good, and I liked them, but they were very buggy. They had a lot of issues, and they weren't perfect games. Then Rockstar bought the franchise and made number 3 basically Man on Fire.
Yeah.
And like it really doesn't matter. Like you definitely can get some stuff. There's a little references here and there if you've played the first two, but you don't need to.
Yeah,
I remember you
didn't
showing
play
me
the first
stuff
two.
from the
Max Payne 3 was one. Yeah, just the shooting. Even just a pistol, every bullet you fire felt like it felt powerful. Felt more felt like you were doing, like you could tell how much damage you were doing just as you were firing. Like there was no just felt like a real weapon.
You know what I want, Russ?
What do you want?
I want a new driver.
The original game that we made movies with.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were fun.
The director mode in that
buggiest
was
editing
so
system.
fucking good.
The buggiest, you could go the whole way through and be like, we're almost done, and then all of a sudden it would wipe the entire thing you just did.
But the control you had over it was fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
A lot of fun.
Whether or not it worked in the end is irrelevant.
Oh, good night, Miss Virgolove.
Bye, Miss Virgolove.
All right.
Yeah,
it was a fun game.
Sitting. We would sit for fucking hours just doing the stupidest shit in Driver 3 and then fucking turn on director mode and sit for more hours.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let's make our masterpiece.
Yeah, those were fun. I still have those somewhere.
I don't know if we ever showed this to anybody, but we had scenes. What we did was we took.
Oh God! Yes.
We took Driver 3, and we had this idea of putting ourselves into the game. So we actually shot ourselves against green screen. And we had this whole storyline that we did in game while splicing ourselves in.
There's only screenshots left. Like there's no like our test screenshots.
Yeah.
We never fully edited or finished it, but it was The Adventures of Richard Daylight.
Hey, you guys want to come do some rail grinds?
Sure. Where you at?
I'm on the map. I'm at the dog track.
Okay. Yep. Let's go.
I'm on the map. I'm on the map. I'm on the map.
I gave you a
I'm on the
waypoint
map.
to make it easy there, Petey.
Sure.
Yeah, it was The Adventures of Richard Daylight. It was great. I Honestly, GTA would like if you were still around the area, GTA would be a fun time to try and bring that back.
Yeah. That'd be great.
You know what I
Well, I
want to
feel like-
you know what
what's
I
that?
want to finish that we never got around to was the Titanfall video.
I love Titanfall.
I know.
Meh.
I wasn't crazy about it, but like
I had so much
it
fun.
would have
with
been cool. Like the idea we were gonna have like Titans in real life, and it was gonna be like a guy bringing a Titan through a fast food like drive-through.
Yeah. Well, like what I had mentioned before is that like at the beginning of the stream is that I got into 3D animation. Like I taught myself 3D animation, everything like that. I was one of the absolute first people to have a model of a Titan, like before the game even came out. So I was going to animate. Well, actually, I did do a short clip, like a little test clip, and it is on this channel. It's private. And but yeah, it's like I animated it and everything, and I don't know. I wanted to do something cool. Yeah, it just never panned out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd
good.
love to do
Chad's landing a jet. Right.
I made
Right
it.
where
I'd love
we're
to do
doing
something like it.
right where we're doing grinds. Perfect.
Holy shit.
Can you move this? Can you move this jet? Can you move
Oh,
this plane?
how did I not kill you?
Because I'm good.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll move my jet. I think you should do it with the jet here. Oh, Jesus. That didn't work out.
Well, it's kind of in the way. is all.
I'll move it.
Where are we going, Petey? Where are we going? Why are we going to the
Taking
top
this
here?
Straight road.
I'm going to do
Straight
laps.
towards it.
All right, let's do it. Ooh.
Get psyched.
Bye, Nathan. Bye, Dane
man.
Bowman.
Bye.
Franklin's
Goodbye.
here. Franklin just writes WWE 2K16.
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned that. I recently, or Danger recently got himself a copy. And we're going to totally do... Yeah, totally legit. And he's going to... We're gonna have a wrestling
All of a sudden,
match.
I receive a Steam gift. It's from Russ. It
Yeah, it was a
simply
big-
says, "You owe me."
Okay. Anybody who's ever sent a gift on Steam, you know, they give you like you have to choose from a bunch of predetermined.
I usually
Sentiments.
choose "Buckle Up."
Yeah, buckle up is a good one. Hold on tight. I just chose "You owe me," and I wrote, "Here is a game." That was my message.
How much is
Here
it?
is a game. It went on sale for $20 with all the DLC and everything.
Oh.
I don't know if it still is. It might be. But I just want to be able to finally have a match against Danger where we create ourselves.
But can we all have a match together? We bought it.
Yeah, if we all have the game.
Yeah. We could all play at the same time. We could do a battle royal.
We could do a battle royal. We could have a tag team match. We could have a fatal 4-way, a triple threat if there's only 3 of us. Like we could do a bunch of shit. And
Yeah,
I
that
would
could be
really
fun.
love to. Do farming simulator, says True Wit.
You know me. I love farming sim.
You know me, I hate it. I'm terrible at it. I have no patience for. That's where I realized I could not be a farmer. I don't have patience for virtual farming.
In the video that we did, labeled titled
Oh.
isolated beast, a star
yeah.
is born. There's a point where we're playing GTA. We're talking to this kid who calls himself Isolated Beast, and I start talking about farming, and Russ is like, you know, you got to work for the money. It's hard work. Like Danger's a farmer. And I'm like, yeah, I'm farming right now. He's like, wait, why are you talking about farming? And I'm like, I got Farm Simulator. I'm doing it right now, and it cuts to a screen of me playing Farm Sim that I was actually legitimately recording at the same exact time that we were playing.
God, I really wish we had been able to get multiple videos out of Isolated Beast, like we did
Yeah.
with Chorionic.
Oh, but he left. He straight up left.
Yeah, he got tired of our bullshit after
Yeah.
a while.
He had enough.
What's up,
He was
Gamer
like, I'm
Bot?
out. All right,
Fear.
you guys are here now,
King
so
Yeti.
you should witness how awesome my grinds are.
Witness the awesomeness.
So here's the spot right here.
Okay.
We'll start down here. You won't be able to do it with a quad. I'll tell you that right now.
Damn
I'll
it.
do it with
Okay.
So,
But here, you jump. God damn it, Petey.
Whoa.
I didn't know where you were.
Petey, get your car out of the way. Jesus Christ. Should have never told you what I was doing. All right, so come up here, jump, grind. Well, I kind of fucked that one up. All right, let's try that again. But yeah, basically you just use this jump to jump up in the air and turn sideways, and grind on your side. God damn it! Quit running shit into me. God damn
I
it!
saved that action replay of that.
Great, you could save an action replay of my rage, where I can't fucking believe that I'm showing you guys a grind and
CDZ.
you're running
Here,
into
I'm
me
here.
with fucking garbage.
To be fair, I didn't see you coming.
It's his
I don't know
PC
if you're gonna be
tonight,
able
but
to
I
do
am
it.
on
He actually
PS4
tried
as
to get
well,
me.
so
You can
Yeah.
try.
Well, let's do
check
it.
out the PS4 playlist.
Let's see.
All jobs are links.
Ah, shit.
Oh my God, Danger. Oh,
That's
I almost kinda-
no, that's not how you do it.
Almost, no, but not quite.
No, not at all, actually.
So close, like
Not even
as
marginally
close as you could get without
Try it
doing
again. I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
first-person view, and I'm gonna try to get like a good camera angle of you doing it.
Brian Alvarenga, Pussy Destroyer himself, says, "Fuck shit up, Danger."
Petey, get your piece of shit car out of here.
What?
The words I said, Petey. The words I said.
What's wrong with my car?
I'll be right back.
I like my
Yeah.
car.
free
It's
country.
a car and you're in it, which means it's going to cause us trouble. All right. Petey! All right. Ah, shit.
Oh,
Oh, it could be actually.
Of course, Petey's here to fuck everything up.
You know what? Hold on. I might actually be able to get a pretty cool shot of this. I'm gonna turn off my map real quick.
Okay.
oh, you're gonna turn
Tristan
off your
Raptor says,
Tyrell?
bye, Russ and Agent 2. All right.
What? No love for guard? For security guards?
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, he didn't shout out security guard.
All right,
Jesus.
I got it.
No love for the security guard.
No. Whoa, God!
I'm dead.
I just
I've been doing this for like 20 minutes. And I didn't die until you fuckers.
What did Chad do?
I was getting a shot, and he came in fast. I wasn't expecting it.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
Don't worry,
It
Danger.
killed me.
Oh, what? I was in first person view. That scared the shit out of me.
Russ, have you seen what I'm doing?
I get what you're doing. I don't think my
I don't
bike
think
is
you are.
capable like you thought. Yeah.
Well, you're
No,
not doing it like the way that you're supposed
Do
to.
it. All right, let me
Listen,
watch.
go over there and watch.
All right.
Like go to where Chad is or wherever.
Sure.
But not in the way
Go
like
ahead.
Chad.
Good night,
Yeah.
zombie
All right.
master. Take it easy, buddy.
Wow.
Ow!
I'm on. Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna fall off if I do that, but I'll try.
You
it.
probably will. Especially with a dirt bike. Actually, if you got a body, that might work better
Yeah.
Hi,
no.
WK.
because
Whoa,
it has the
Jesus.
the fairing.
Here, Chad. You in first person still?
Yeah.
Jace, what's going on? I like milk. I don't know
Yeah.
if I shouted you out.
Let me try and do
already.
this. All right, here I come.
What's going on, guys?
I'll see you-
Don't
see you
forget
later,
to like and
McQuavius.
subscribe if you're new.
McQuavius Watson.
All jobs
Watson.
down in the
Didn't even
description,
have
and I'm on.
to look. I know
platforms.
McQuavius.
I had to look
Got a
away,
little
so
bit for
I couldn't
everybody.
remember the rest.
And I create my own.
Actually, that's a
Oh,
pretty
thank
good.
you,
That'd be a
Stephanie.
good spot to get a
Yeah.
shot.
Stephanie Knott says, dude, your cast is awesome. Am I just sub?
Oh,
Thank
thanks.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Sub to
you.
Petey too. And Chad.
Yeah, seriously.
PD
Thanks,
and Chad.
everybody.
It's up to PD and Chad. Why not? Oh my God! It launched me. It launched me.
I got that. Good.
Well, Tragic's in the chat. He says, "Don't forget to see Grand Theft Alien Episode 5. I play a transsexual driver of a delivery service." Now wait a minute. I don't remember that part of it.
Wait,
That was not Episode 5. That was. There's no. Was that really? Because we're on like Episode 12 already. There's no way that was that many episodes back.
I don't remember.
No, it's not.
Chad, are you using the Rockstar recording?
No. I'm just getting it on my stream.
Oh, okay. Because if you use the oh my God,
Holy shit.
because if you record it in Rockstar, you could do something cool with it.
I'm not a fancy editor, though. I don't think I'd be able to do anything cool. That's Russ.
Oh no, you're
You could
mistaken.
do it.
You are mistaken.
Rockstar Editor makes it easy. It's the best way to get good thumbnails.
That's true.
Oh,
I
God.
still don't understand.
Chad.
Whoa! What?
I got
Oh,
tutorials if
fuck.
you need them, Chad.
Hey Russ, let me use your dirt bike and see if
Maybe.
it's possible.
Okay. Yeah, there.
I'll let you ride my my Shih Tzu.
Ooh, nice.
It's beat to hell. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right.
Oh, ow, ooh,
I
ow.
didn't know this fence broke.
All right. Let's oh, almost.
Oh.
Oh, your horn. Oh my God. Let's see. I think I'm limited on speed with this thing. That's the problem.
Thanks for the sub, Case.
Jesus.
Like I said, don't forget to check
I
out
like that you put your
the
hands up first. You're like,
descriptions to
no!
any jobs you like. They're all in
That's just reflex
playlists
for
and
him
stuff.
now.
Russ, wait.
To do something
So you can
cinematic.
easily
Do
find
exactly
what
what
you
you
Try
just
to
did.
hit me.
Ah, not me.
Ow! Yeah, that's a challenge, Russ. You might want to call in your body.
Hold on. Danger. Try to do it exactly what you did when you all
I
like just do the
post
jump,
videos
Russ.
as well.
Just keep doing that.
I've
Alright.
got montages,
trying. Let's see.
tutorials. how
Put your
to
hands
make
down right
races.
now.
I make my own races as well.
And now
Oh my God!
Check out the links for those, buddy.
I think you got your hands up just in time.
I did. I got the action replay of that saying too. That's what I really wanted. All right. Watch out. I'm dropping a nade next to my bike. Gonna get the other one in here.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Over my head. Woo!
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I got that good. I mean, you did great, but I got it perfect.
Hey, caveman legend. Sonic Cairo, who has been sitting there saying hiss
Hi,
for the
Quarter.
longest time.
Yes.
Hi, Rithvik Sharma.
That's so funny. I looked at my Facebook for a second,
Uh-huh.
and you know those like sponsored like
Yeah.
articles that
Yeah.
come up? Usually they're crap, but I just happened to click on it because it was like the 21 worst baby names of this year.
Number
And,
6 will make you cry.
Did you see it?
Ow!
What the hell? Where did that come from?
Did you read it? Because literally number 6 is Danger, the name Danger.
What?
Yes.
People are naming their kids
Really?
Danger?
Yes.
You're making an impact, Danger.
This is all going according to plan.
And apparently it's a unisex name.
Wow.
What?
Oh, God, girls named Danger? That's actually
Oh.
pretty cool, I gotta
Yeah.
be honest.
Actually, I like girls
Tangier.
with guy names.
Like,
Oh, hey,
Like Charlie or
Girls
Like
Tommy.
James.
Hey guys, Pitbull is in. Hey, Pitbull, how you doing?
I thought you were
Pitbull.
saying that's a I was like, what?
Yeah, hey, you know what? Maybe that's another name.
Pitbull.
all I can think of
I
is
don't
girls
know.
named Charlie is fucking Felicia Day in Supernatural.
Oh, I love Charlie.
Aw,
yeah.
she's the best.
She is.
Everyone we're playing with today is linked in the description, Jace.
Yeah. Too bad about Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh, I take it you're caught up.
Yep.
No spoilers.
You haven't seen that far yet?
I don't know when did. Oh, Jesus, Chad.
That was like
oh my God.
that was some
Chad, are
season
you
10
okay?
stuff.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I didn't. Last full season I watched was 9. I started 10.
Oh my god.
I started 10 and then stopped.
I grinded the rail with my face.
This season was great. This season was.
I heard that. I really do got to
consistently
catch up.
good. The ending was a little like, oh, okay.
Oh,
But
I'm fine with
but
that. Usually
the
they
whole
are.
thing, yeah, the whole thing was one of the most consistently good seasons in a while.
Okay. Yeah, I would check that. My favorite season up to now, I think, was probably 4 or 5. I think the plot that played out from seasons 3 through 5 was my favorite thing so far.
Yeah.
But I heard that the last season was one of the best so far, so I'll definitely catch up.
I miss Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah. The trickster.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but he's also
Loki's
the
a-
trickster, so you know.
Yeah.
Isn't he the one played by the guy from Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
He was in Band of Brothers.
Yeah. He was Malarkey, Donald Malarkey. Who
I
was
don't
like the
remember that at
guy.
all.
Yeah,
He was
it's
kind
a
of like
bit
the
fucked up.
funny guy in the group
Names.
most of the time.
Been
Yeah.
Malarkey's
I
like one of
remember
the
him from
few
other
names I
things.
remember, just because it's hard to forget a guy named Malarkey. Whoa!
I remember him from other things, but I don't remember what. Like he always plays that character, like the goofy guy nobody takes seriously. You know,
Usually kind of sleazy.
yeah,
He's got that look.
a sleazy funny man. Man, I'd hate to have like a typecast like that where it's like we're gonna have you play a sleazy funny guy because you look sleazy and funny.
It's like, hey,
He's like,
whatever.
"But I want to be an action star. No, you're the sleazy funny guy. You're the
Hey,
guy
works
that the
for it, right?
action star kills."
Yeah, but I love what they did with him in Supernatural because he started
holy
off. Oh, I got that.
I'm glad I had Action Replay going because it saved it when I died.
Oh man, it'd be amazing if we could all grind at the same exact time in tandem. In fact, I'm gonna turn on Action Replay just in case that happens.
I guess I'll sit here and try to get a first person.
Apparently Gotham is a name.
What?
Are you sure you're just not looking up like titles of TV shows?
No. It's number 18.
I think you're looking up TV shows. I think you have the TV guide. Ow.
Oh,
Breaking Bad people are calling their kids? I'm Breaking Bad Johnson.
sounds painful.
Yeah, people are calling themselves their babies Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, starring Chris Pratt.
Somebody named their child How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Yep.
That's an old school hipster right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a movie I gotta watch again. Like I really liked it when I watched it, but it's been a while.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
been a while for
Christine.
me too.
Christine, you've never seen it, right?
No.
Dr. Strangelove. It's so good. I remember being like the first time I watched it, it was not the movie I was expecting at all.
Yeah.
That fucking one general, that was just it's like it's trying to steal your precious bodily fluids the whole time. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And I loved it.
I think it's got
and
one
I
of the
also-
best ending scenes
Yeah.
of any movie ever.
There's a-
Mein
Mein
Führer,
Führer, I can walk. The
It's one of those things that's left up to a lot of interpretation,
sorry.
but I think that the entire movie is about a crippled Nazi who ends the world just to get laid by supermodels.
maybe.
Sure. I mean, I didn't take that away.
Did you ever hear the story of how, like, because George C. Scott is in it, and he was always known for being like a very serious actor. Like everything he did, he was very serious. He was not known for comedy or anything, but he's fucking hysterical in the movie. And like, did you ever hear the story about how that happened? Because like,
No.
he would not do the role the way Kubrick wanted him to.
Yeah.
Because he was like, no, this is a serious thing. Like he wanted to take it serious. So Kubrick tricked him and said, look, to loosen you up for the later scenes, I want to do 1 or 2 takes before we really start shooting that are completely over the top. Just go insane. Just to loosen yourself up. And then they would go and shoot it seriously, but none of the stuff they were shooting seriously was used. It was all they just used the times they were secretly filming when he was going insane, and that's why he's so fucking crazy in that movie. And he was pissed. Apparently, he was at the premiere. He was so fucking pissed. But then years later, once the movie had become as popular as it was, he was like, "All right, okay, it was a good idea."
Which character did he play?
He was like the general. Is always chewing gum the whole time, like very intense, just crazy, goofy guy, like over the top, like in everything he did, flat top. He was in the war room the whole time.
Okay.
He was there with Dr. Strangelove the whole time.
All right, I see.
The general or whatever. I don't remember.
It's been a few years since
who it was.
since I've seen it. I watched it like 3 or 4 years ago because I'd never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, what a fucking weird movie.
It's I love it though.
Like it's not the movie that you expect it to be, you know.
No.
Like I'd heard things. I'm like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a guy that rides a bomb, you know.
Yeah.
And that's
Slim
really all I
Pickens.
knew about it, to be honest. Yeah, some guy with a cowboy hat's just gonna jump on a bomb and ride it all the way to Russia. Because like that's the one thing that like I think the Simpsons did a thing like that.
Everybody
Everybody's
parodied
done it, yeah.
that scene. That's like one of the most popular scenes to parody.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I knew about it. And then it starts, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
I don't expect a movie from the early '60s that's black and white to be as funny as it is.
Yeah,
Like, it feels
well,
very.
I wasn't expecting it to be funny.
Yeah, it feels
Especially
very
coming from Kubrick.
modern. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like it feels like a movie that somebody would make now. And I think that's why it's so weird, like to see it like such an old movie like that. Oh man. Oh, my motorcycle is stuck on a roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a problem, that is.
I hear the beeping of. Oh, I'm dead. my motorcycle landed on me.
Ah,
Well,
that's what the beeping was. So that's what the beeping
Oh
was.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently.
Peter, you are when we do story time. You haven't told a story yet. When will you tell a story?
Oh, I don't know.
You are essentially a big mystery
Yes.
to so many, and they want to crack open the shell of what is PetayPanMoFo.
I don't know. Maybe if I'm drunk one day.
Perfect. We got to plan that out in advance.
I tend to chat a lot of shit when I'm drunk. So. Talk a
well,
lot.
you know, no, you are a mystery, Petey.
Which was the most surprising thing I've seen, or like where I've been like, wow, I didn't expect that with you. Was the beginning of that one vlog where it was you screaming on the road
I knew you were
at
gonna do that.
some other driver. I fucking love that. I love it. I almost couldn't believe it was you. I've never heard you scream so loud.
It's the second person to come over on my side of the road. It's like, what's your problem, man?
Yeah, it's mine. Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that was
my
funny.
God.
That's why I put it as the intro.
it was great. I would watch a series of videos of just you yelling at other drivers.
That would be possible.
Where'd all these bikers come from?
I think they
Why
were
are they running
muggers.
away from me? They're all muggers. There's like 10 of them over here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
There's a load of cops.
They just came over. Now they're running away. Oh man, I got the fuzz on my ass, guys.
You too?
Yeah, I hate the fuzz on my ass.
You ate it?
Ow! Oh man. So you know what? I think this is a
Wait, where
good
have I
time
got the
to
cops on?
call the stream. What do you think?
I agree. I think it's great. I think one more thing needs to happen.
One more thing.
Yeah, but if you would all come join me, Call Lester off. Or,
Okay.
oh, sure. You weren't. Oh, yeah. You haven't been in.
Oh,
I sent you an invite before.
Yeah.
No, I
Thank-
was. I got kicked.
You know, thanks everybody who's oh my god.
Stop aiming at.
Petey's shooting
Stop
at me.
aiming at danger. I'm trying to shoot the car. Stop.
Why am I getting shot now? What's happening?
It's
You know,
just.
thanks everybody who subscribed today.
damn it.
Everyone who's already been subscribed.
Oh, thanks
Everyone who hit the
like.
like button. You know, everybody who subscribed to Petey.
Jay.
Everyone who subbed to Chad.
Yeah, that's nice.
Everybody
Thank you.
gather around me when you have no cops on you. I know exactly how we're gonna go out here today.
All right.
Where are
You
you?
got it. I'll stand in the middle of the street with you.
Perfect.
Oh wait, where the hell are you? Yeah.
We're just outside. We're on the street, just outside the track.
Oh shit! I was just there, and I made my way into the.
I want everybody around.
This has been a pretty good stream. I enjoyed myself. We
Oh,
told
this
a lot of
was wonderful
stories.
time.
You know, we just kind of chilled and hung out. We answered a couple questions. Just a few.
Oh, here comes Petey.
There's
There
Petey
any
Bunch-
more?
Chad.
I'm coming.
What's that?
Were there any more?
and Christine.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Come to me, everyone.
Come to Russell.
No funny business.
Yeah.
Very specific way we're going up. But yeah, thanks everybody. It was a good time tonight. You know, time flew right by. I didn't realize we've been going for like 3.5 hours. It doesn't
Really?
feel
Too
like it.
shabby
Feels like we just started, to be honest.
Yeah.
compared to the fucking forest streams. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Thanks to everyone who's stuck
Here's
around in my
Chad.
stream.
Nice
as well.
wheels. Chad?
I'm on the way.
Oh, thanks.
You look even weirder with that mohawk.
It just appeared. It doesn't even look like a mohawk. Look at the back of my head. It looks like.
Oh,
paint.
you got a bug. You got the bug, the hair bug.
The hair.
Oh, the thing that made us. Oh, for people who were, by the way, who watched Grand Theft Alien, that one episode where we're like, when I'm like, what's your hair? And he's like, oh, on my planet, it's war paint. It's just because we got to the fucking, we shot the episode, went and we're.
You're
Like
breaking up,
bugged out.
Russ.
Yeah.
No, it said, oh no, his hair's all bugged out because of that
Yeah.
same thing that Chad's now dealing with. It's so
Yeah.
weird how that happens.
I don't mind it.
How far away are you, Christine?
I'm almost there.
How
here
close
she is.
Oh yeah, you are.
All right, everybody. Well,
Wasn't I?
This guy doesn't look happy that we're standing around his van.
well, he's about to get a lot more unhappy. So, guys, if
Look at him.
thank you, everybody who joined
Oh.
us tonight for the stream.
Oh.
This has been a good time.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
getting run over.
Oh, what? Ow!
I got run over.
Well, thanks to everybody for watching.
Yeah. Next, during the week, they're bringing up the forest. You know what? This week, sometime we'll probably stream the forest because we'll have a new update coming Tuesday. So who knows? Tuesday night, Wednesday night, one or the other.
Did they say
Oh,
anything
nice.
that's going to be in it?
Whoa.
No, I haven't heard anything yet.
They haven't said a single thing. I've been looking.
It's a
Damn.
secret.
I'm kind of happy about that.
I
Yeah, I
want
like-
to know.
What's up,
I like that.
Ostring
Well,
King? Ostring
We'll see you
King?
sometime this week.
Sorry
We'll
if
let
I
you know.
said your
Follow us
name
on
wrong.
Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah,
to find
Ostring
out.
King.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Actually, your hair looks better that way.
Thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't look too
Bye.
bad.